I don't think I'd want to work out and be in that type of shape nonstop, bro. That's a lot of work.
I mean, listen, bro. Personally, hard disagree. If you're LeBron, like, yes, he works hard. It's a lot of work.
They're still spawning there.
But like, one, it's a it's a healthy lifestyle. He probably feels great. He probably has private chefs that like he'll do like everything.
Listen,
probably
it's godlike. But I'm telling you, like, there's pros and cons to it. And the second part is, bro, if you're Faker, you're the GOAT. If you're Bron, you're second best. So it's like you gotta pick one. You know what I mean?
Wait, see, now you're rage bait. See, now you're rage bait. That's fine.
It's not rage bait.
We don't need to talk about that. I'm talking about. Listen, bro. First of all, I'm not even talking about second best. All that shit, accolades aside, I'm just talking about strictly lifestyle. Talking about strictly lifestyle.
I mean, both lifestyles are probably great. If you're a gamer, Faker's lifestyle is great.
They're definitely both great. But LeBron's lifestyle is different to Faker's. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It's different. It's not even. Comparable.
You don't have to tell me that. I obviously acknowledge that with like the. Like thinking
that's
about
what I'm saying.
each one.
So I think when you weigh it out on a table, like when you put them both on a table and you weigh them out, I think if you take the names away, right? If you take Faker away, you take LeBron away, you don't even know whose name it is. You just look at the pros and cons written on a piece of paper. You have one on one side, one on the other side. I think if you had, it's almost like if you had to pick a pill, right? Remember that movie? What's that movie called? Where there's two pills and he picks one of them.
That movie is called The Matrix, Tom.
Okay, so if you take the fucking, if you look at the papers, right? You can pick. You would pick LeBron. You would pick that paper. You would pick the LeBron paper.
I don't think so. Does that paper say you can't fucking walk outside, or if you say something's gonna be on first take in 9 hours? That sounds like absolute hell.
You can walk outside, bro. You can walk outside.
No, you can't.
Well,
no, you can't.
LeBron's gonna have. Listen, and once he retires from the league, LeBron's gonna have a certain level of privacy. It's not gonna be. It's going to be less than what he's got, more than what he is now, but it's not significantly more.
Bro, you're telling me if Jordan just hopped out an SUV and wanted to walk down the street in Columbus, what would happen to him? That's gonna be Bron, same shit.
What is my chat?
Yeah, but if Faker walks down the street where he's from,
good.
No, he's not.
Where he's from,
no,
sure,
he's
yeah.
not. Okay.
Where he's from,
so
but where Bron walks down the street anywhere.
What did I just come back to?
If LeBron moved away, if he moved away to a whole different.
Tom, where?
I don't know, New Zealand.
Okay, yes, he would be getting fucking mobbed.
Okay, Switzerland.
Hold on.
He would be getting mobbed.
Not in like Switzerland, but I think.
Bro, I don't think he would, bro.
I don't think in South Korea he's getting mobbed.
No, he is global, but I don't think he'd be getting mobbed in those places.
I don't agree with this. Wow, it's insane when that occurs.
Bro, if LeBron, no matter where LeBron is, bro, he's him.
It's not calling out.
One to me left, though.
Listen, respectfully, Sam. If you had to choose,
what is in my ear, bro? What is happening?
Sam, if you had to choose,
I got it.
whose lifestyle would you rather have, LeBron James or Faker's?
LeBron.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam.
I'm trying to be a game. See, you guys aren't true gamers. That's the
LeBron
thing here.
is also a gamer. What do you think?
Yeah, but you guys aren't just true gamers. He's gaming hotel, but like
I don't give a fuck
on the road.
No, you're rage baiting now.
It's not rage baiting.
Yeah.
All it does when it joins the team speakers rage baiting.
This is not rage baiting.
Yeah. Okay.
Sam, it's an easy question. Would you want to be second best all time or best all time? Like, it's literally.
Exactly.
I don't want the guy with
you join the team speak. No, exactly. You join the team speak and start rage baiting.
No, I joined TeamSpeak so I could watch some scrims, guys. Listen, Tom's the one that started this one.
He did start.
Well, actually, it was Clay.
I'm getting schizophrenia. I have TTS in my ear. I have Nameless rage baiting in my ear. I don't know what is going on.
I'm locked into scrim zone, but it was Clay who started it. Just to say that it was Clay.
It's a shit combo. It's LeBron and it's not close.
Don't watch my mind. By the way,
I agree.
Just not true gamers, man. Don't want to be the GOAT.
I think the flickers are on fucking tar.
Heard.
And I think Clay is a genius for making that tweet, though. I'll give him that.
That's my mind's done.
That is a good discussion. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
OpTic are so good, bro.
Uncle Rich said, "Can I pick Otani? Otani's a good player.
That would be godlike.
Otani would be godlike. That would be godlike.
Bro, that guy. I mean, that guy is a superstar.
They're open.
Not on LeBron's level, but still superstar.
Make sure one of you guys back up.
Actually, I don't know, bro. Shohei is famous as fuck.
Right left. Guaranteeing the shot.
Yeah, he is. But if he puts a hat on and just walks with his head down, I don't think people would notice.
Okay.
Wait, why? That guy's massive.
No, LeBron's different. LeBron's like 6'8", just massive, just like he sticks out. No? Huh?
So is Shohei's tall as fuck too.
How tall is he?
Yeah.
Usually he's like 6'5" or something. I don't know the exact height.
He's
He's tall as shit.
6'5"?
All right,
Oh,
once
yeah, nah, he's sticking
They're
out.
dead,
He's also pretty famous, bro.
Yeah.
He is 6'4".
Let's go through,
He's
guys.
pretty
he's
fucking
tall as shit.
famous, I feel.
He's spawning on the hill, brother.
Otani can't walk anywhere.
What's wrong,
Probably
he's probably gonna
fucking Japan. Honestly, he's probably famous. He's probably famous in
Yeah,
Korea
he's
too.
pretty famous. Yeah, he's pretty
Taiwan
famous.
for sure. You want? They're really big in baseball.
I still think
Tripod
Otani. I still think he's getting to LeBron's level.
Close right.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron's been around
Otani's
for a
kind of
long
new.
time.
Like LeBron's been around for a really long time. Like I feel like my mom knows LeBron James.
One minute.
You know
Everybody
what I'm
knows who
saying?
LeBron James is.
everybody
That's what I'm
knows
saying.
LeBron.
That's what I mean.
Everybody
I feel like it's a little
knows who
different.
Otani
I
is.
feel like it's a little different with Otani and
Watch
LeBron.
front.
Legitimately,
Yeah,
every
just-
person on earth knows who LeBron
Yeah,
James
Yeah,
is.
yeah, 100%. Like if
Just
I
with
said, "Mom, do you
basketball-
know who Show Otani is?" She's gonna be like, "She's
but
gonna
if
be
you
saying
go,
no."
if you go to like Japan,
No one's gonna know. They're
people
all
talk to
they're all heavy.
Otani is on billboards everywhere in Japan. Like
Nah,
he
I
is
feel like
the
basically
I'm-
everybody
Yeah.
that knows Otani knows LeBron.
biggest star in
Wait,
Japan.
did y'all see
I found it. No,
Speed's
no, don't go there.
streams?
Don't play
Like
the
some of the
heavy.
clips in
Don't play the
China,
heavy.
bro. China is
Yeah.
so advanced. It is insane, bro. It's so
Have you
cool.
seen their cars, bro?
Yes,
Their
bro,
cars are
their cars
insane.
are insane, and they're cheap.
What's up,
They're
right?
so cheap.
There's that.
Bro, the Ford CEO said he drives I
what's
forgot how to
Connor's
pronounce
time?
the
Yeah.
car name, but he drives a Chinese car. He said it's godlike.
Bro, those cars are insane, bro.
I'll put them in.
I know, and they're like 30K for a fucking elite
Yeah,
ass car.
they got like massage seats and like they got like everything. Like literally, they're like godlike,
It's like an 80-point swing right here.
but they're electric though.
Actually, I'm pushing. They're
Yeah, they're electric. What's wrong with that?
I don't really. I like the sounds of engines and shit. Like I've
Big
always
big
liked
big
gas
Edge
cars.
squared that and almost won that.
there's
I was
only-
like,
there's
Guys
only-
snapping.
I'm gonna call
Oh
it on the same
yeah,
time.
we're holding art spawn. Yeah, vault. Yeah.
Oh, there's finessing though. Oh,
Ready,
good
ready.
one.
He didn't run me, bro. He killed me in a warm up with a sniper rifle. He didn't run me.
I thought.
Dude, wait, who did Falcons play this
Oh,
week,
they
bro?
show.
They're getting a dub, dude.
Yeah, they're
He
gonna
was
go.
awful.
They have a very
Paco.
difficult schedule.
Did you guys?
if I remember.
Last night we were playing, bro, and apparently Pred organized a practice session at the Vegas facility. Just him, bro, without like literally on his own. He's like, "Yo, boys, get some extra work in on the day off."
Wait, who?
Pred, we were me and Claire streaming last night, and then Varsity's joined. We heard them in the background. We're like, I was like, "Yo, what are you guys doing?" AG organized a practice session for the team on their day off to go over extra film and like be a leader. I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't know Pred was like that.
He's probably
back
motivated
down,
right
back
now.
Yeah, he's fucking dialed, bro.
That's good PR. That's good PR. That's
That is
good PR.
good
That's very good PR.
He's dialed. He's dialed, bro.
Let's kick out.
Honestly.
Absolutely.
You,
It's like I remember that one picture that Miles posted. Who was shooting bots early in the morning, and they were by themselves.
Probably Hook.
He was
Oh,
Brandon,
that's a
wasn't
big
it?
two-piece.
Yeah, it was Brandon. I think it was Brandon.
What?
And then he became a world champ. Maybe that's
Oh my
maybe
God,
that's where I went wrong.
Obi
You
is
went right
more
there, right there.
durable
You went
than
to the
LeBron and
G-Petty,
slams
G-Petty.
beers and water fountains in DC. LeBron's
When
pretty
just look out.
durable though, I will say. Obi don't give a fuck.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
Wait, the funniest
Wait,
Obi
what'd you
clip
say?
was the funniest Obi clip was from like 2 days ago, where he
He's
walks
awesome
into a
at that.
restaurant and they just hand him 2 beers, and like
Ira, you pitch,
the way
Ira,
he
you pitch.
takes the 2 beers is like this happens all the time, where he just gets handed 2 beers. Like I have hella respect for that.
Yeah, hold on. Authentic.
Just fucking double fisting fucking.
Absolutely, Benj.
The rest are running out though.
He said LeBron is pretty durable.
The rest are behind us.
Yeah, LeBron's on year 20 of averaging fucking
Yeah, like, just the way you said that was
23, 10, and 8. Like, okay, bro. Like,
I'm trying to you. 2 there, one more. Trying to close.
Are we
Sam,
bringing
what's
it
going on here?
back?
Sam, what's going on? They're losing it, Sam. They're losing their lead.
First map, Tom.
I don't
Well,
give a
technically,
fuck,
we're
Sam.
losing.
Sure,
It's time for
short, back
greatness
then.
in
One more
LA
short,
Thieves
one
camp,
short.
no?
They're battling back. They were down 100.
Short.
Sam, you just not. Come on,
Yeah.
Sam.
I'm just gonna
Come on.
Wait, are you guys watching Ants POV? Is he the
Yeah.
one?
It's time to address how bad FaZe's hardpoint is. Stop defending it.
Atlanta
You
FaZe?
should shriek.
Yep.
Just shriek.
Major 1, major 2,
Cat, just get out, cat.
the best of the best.
Time to address how bad their hardpoint is.
man.
Stop covering it up.
Yeah.
Tom,
Whatever you
Tom,
say.
It's tough, man.
Nice,
Wait,
nice,
who's
nice.
the
we're
best
getting
HP
blown.
team in the game, boys?
No, we're getting fucking
Who's
cooked.
the second
What's
best
up?
team in the game?
Yeah, we're
No,
back,
who's
we're
the
back.
best HP team in the game?
Probably
I don't think there is
Vancouver.
one.
They look great right now in that game.
Vancouver, probably, right?
Those fools just got farmed. Did we forget what happened yesterday?
Yeah, I mean-
and then they lost both hard points against FaZe in the fucking
That's
final.
Bro,
Yeah, but they
Ant
beat.
loves
Didn't they
this
beat
spot.
them in the other match in both hard points? So they like
That's
split
right.
us 2-2 in the tournament.
They're gonna be money.
I mean, I think you go just overall from LAN and online. You probably say Surge, right? But I want to say Thieves.
Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Nice. Let this one
I
up.
think
I don't think
FaZe
there is one.
technically has the highest 4.1 percentage on LAN this year. I'll tell you right now, though.
They actually? That's
FaZe
it.
on LAN this year in 5. Let's see. Thieves are probably.
Yo, wait, no, front end.
Well, Thieves lost a lot. They lost 2 to Boston.
These are 10 and 5. So these have been beat by.
It's a good route from Shotzi.
Because the extra series they played this event.
Are we gonna bang vault here and get one? We're just gonna go mid-doors.
Oh yeah, Dan. Yeah, Dan.
I think he plays the one vault. No, he should have played the one vault.
I think he should have played the one vault as well.
You could that guy vault. It opens up this whole fucking thing. They got it anyway, though.
Or at least make the guy middle turn, right?
Watch your mid. Watch your mid. I push out
I
that.
feel like running through mid cut is just so ass, bro.
Bro, it's terrible.
We're single car.
Oh, he's eating the pumps.
Back up. Full
Nah, fuck it. Wild West, snake him.
Yeah, I actually think snaking's back.
They're you. Nice. Put your go.
I'm gonna text MC tonight and tell him to start snaking again.
Close pass on you guys.
I don't need to tell my team because they already do it.
Line.
Oh, we're flipping. GG.
That is GG's.
Hey, MC, start snaking tomorrow. Slowly.
Dude, I could have swore when Dash got that kill from
cooked.
Bomb on Rewind that it was a snake, bro, but it was actually ethical, bro.
No bullshit. This
ethical.
could be a hot take. This could be a hot take. There's no snaking GA made MC better. Is that a hot take?
I mean, he's
He's always
frying,
been good. What?
No, he's always been fucking
Wow,
god.
that was a jaw on the ground right there out of
I
Ford
fear
got
Ernie
pooped on.
shit
What the
this,
fuck?
man, boys. I fear.
Sam,
What's
what
that
the
doo-doo doing?
fuck, Sam?
Hey man, first map. It's honest first
Fear went
map.
21-35.
This
Wait,
OpTic's
Sam.
best shit.
All you gotta say
they're
is his
back.
vault. Yeah,
I
bro,
think
these
they're
guys
back.
are
OpTic's
vault
best
demons.
shit. They ain't playing this map in a match. Who cares?
Wait, who just played them on?
50s.
Who just played them on this? By the way, it was Faded.
What the fuck?
Somebody in a match played them on this.
It was whoever they played last. I don't remember who they played. Oh, C9.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro,
See, I haven't
Paco
played him on
was
this.
moving, bro.
bro, they were unreal with Hook on this map.
This has been a bread and butter
C9.
from all year.
I think so,
Through all
Miles.
their squads.
They did drop Kyler. That is correct. Who just dropped 50. That is correct. Yes.
Slowly.
That might have been one of the worst roster changes of all time.
Definitely up there.
It's a
Fearing they
50.
got dead last.
Legitimately might be one of the worst roster changes ever. You made a roster change and didn't win a map for 9 matches. I ain't never seen that.
That's up there for sure.
But they're back though, so who gives a fuck?
Slowly.
They're so back, dude. What's their schedule, bro? OpTic's got Heretics, bro. Heretics in Vegas this weekend. I mean, just free chicken, bro.
Yo, Tommy.
That's 4-0 staring
They're
down
about
the
to pull. They're
barrel.
about to pull up
Can you
hammered.
do me a favor? Can you check the group text with Zach?
They're about to
and
pull up
Respond to Zach's question from earlier.
Here, I'll look at it right now. Let me
Yeah,
see.
just so I can move forward, Zach, on that. So I assume you still want to do it, but I didn't want to assume.
Oh, I got paid from the flank. That's weird. No raise though. Interesting.
Yeah, tough scenes.
I mean, April raves, like, that just sounds right. You guys should unionize, Sam.
That's what we talked about.
That's what I'm trying to do, man. I got to get the co-host on board.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
just
staging a
gotta
coup.
That's a great idea.
Staging a coup.
Tired of these working conditions. Listening to Ben and Chris yap all day. Me and Pat are filing for fucking union. We don't care.
Interesting.
Ben, we'll talk later tonight about that.
CDL put up a weird tweet. What is CDL tweet?
Also, I texted Zach yesterday. Support at ZooMaa.gg is if people are having issues with merch, right? Because somebody in my chat came in and said that he got the wrong size. So as long as he could provide proof, because we don't want people lying too, because they're trying to get more merch. So if you could provide proof of what you ordered and what size you got, boom.
What the fuck is this tweet?
Send the either forward or send the invoice number so they can also reference because we can see what was fulfilled.
What is this tweet?
Get as much information as possible.
What,
Don't just
Sam?
email
What
and
is
be
it?
like
The COD League tweet?
Let's
the
go
color
look.
tweets out of pocket.
That is a horrible tweet.
What did they tweet?
I will say COD League Twitter's been kind of on point this year at the
They
events.
have been on point, but that's a weird fucking tweet.
Wait, what did they tweet?
Wait, C9's jerseys are fucking heat.
This one, OpTic Texas before and after the roster change. This one.
Wait, C9's alternate jerseys are fucking fire.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't think this tweets out of pocket.
I think that's a weird ass tweet.
God, come on.
Sound muted.
A little bit not too crazy.
Yeah, you guys are hitting, bro. Get fit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. That might have been the fakest match I ever played in my life.
Let's go. Let's go, bro.
That's a little weird. Nah, this is a little weird. This is a little weird.
That's a weird tweet, bro.
This is a weird tweet. This is a weird tweet for sure.
Well,
Nah, it's a weird tweet.
Yo, let's run them, bro.
I'm down though. It's farm
I
engagements.
want a fast day. Oh.
Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe that's
User
what they're...
disconnect from your channel is funny.
Are they just farming engagements? Is that what's going on here?
Down the farm.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Maybe
I don't think it's the worst just because it's like they're not making fun of it. They're just saying like this is them before and after. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, yo, they were.
I mean, it's good interaction baiting. I don't think the tweet's that bad.
If they were making fun of them in the actual caption of the tweet, it would have been terrible.
I don't think it was that bad.
They're kind of just like displaying it. I mean, I don't think it's super tasteful, but
It's not, but if
I don't think it's
I
terrible.
don't know, it'd be,
It's good engagement farmer.
Yeah, I guess they're engagement farming, man. Fuck you, Nameless. Number 30.
Ah, buddy.
Number 30's comical. Number 30's fucking
Yo,
comical,
Tom, you still got time to move up, buddy.
Yeah, I know I don't. That's the problem.
Catch a couple. Listen, man,
I'm
catch a
running out
couple
of time.
tournament wins.
I'm running out of time, Nameless. I'm running out of
running
time.
out of time. Running
Wait,
out of time.
Tom, how old are you?
I'm 29. I turned 30. Yep, I turned 30. And,
Join us in the olds, bro.
I'm 31. Wait, Ben, you're
We
a
got
little bit
15
far
years
out
to
there.
go, Benj. Nice
August
try.
9th. August 9th. I'm turned 30 years old. August 9th.
I mean, listen,
I
Ben
got
was
15
born.
years to catch Ben.
Ben was born in the fucking 80s, bro.
I was born in
Were
1990.
you?
Shut the fuck up.
He was born in the 80s,
I was born in the
dog.
80s, bro.
Like,
I was
holy
born in
shit.
1990. Don't cap, bro.
Oh, you were born in
I mean-
1990? That's basically the 80s, bro.
That's fucking
Basically,
damn.
the 90s.
1990
That's
is
so old,
basically
bro.
the 80s, bro.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
No, Ben, I'm not gonna lie, that's fire though. That is fire that you were born in the 90s though. Because if you
Yeah,
think
90s,
about it,
90s were a great time.
the 90s are
Still our gen.
the 90s were great, bro. 90s were great.
90s were great.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
love
dude,
The
we were born in
90s
the,
and hold on, and the early 2000s were great too. The early 2000s were phenomenal.
I agree.
You said fuck that shit.
You
Dude,
know what I
imagine
mean?
being born in 2025, bro. You missed everything. Like, literally everything. It's tough, man.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, first of all, that's a crazy com. That's a crazy fucking com. Second off, the thing is like think about what the younger generation now is born into. Theoretically, like when we're dead, we're gonna miss out on crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Like,
this is a 2 a.m. talk, bro.
now think about
That's
it. Though,
great, bro.
like-
You infiltrate the team speak and shit just gets rogue. I don't know.
Dude, it's just like we're back. It's like we're back in 2016, Sam, and
It's
we're
just
just
you, bro.
fucking
You
post scrim,
Think
dude.
about what
Just
technology
yapping.
is gonna be like in like 10 years.
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be
10 years,
fucking
I have no idea.
crazy.
We're gonna have the fucking
Bro, and honestly,
AI is gonna take over.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of
Good job,
like
good job.
maybe like a little dramatic when people say that shit. But
Stop.
after I
Yeah,
seen
they
like
should-
how
let me see-
China
let me
is
see-
and like seeing the clips with speed and those streams and shit, now I'm like my mind's blown, bro.
Yeah, it is.
up,
They
Logan?
are.
Bro, I didn't
ahead,
realize it
feels
was like that over there. Like I didn't even know it was that crazy.
What you thought was all like fucking farmland and shit?
No, Ben, I know what to say. Are you an
What?
idiot? Are you a fucking idiot?
You're a 40-year-old moron,
I'm
aren't
talking
you?
about
He's
fucking
just talking about- he's talking about their technology.
Ben's a 40-year-old
Do
moron,
you think it
bro.
was New York in the 1980s? Like I don't understand.
Brother, I'm talking about the tech. I'm talking about the tech. The
Well,
tech.
because but think about it though. The reason they have all this tech and nice infrastructure is none of this shit existed 20 years ago. They've fresh
No
built
shit.
cities and infrastructure.
Back.
They're saying it's all like U.S., Europe, like it's older.
Bro, I don't think you said
construction, been around it for a
why.
while.
I think, but I agree with what Tom saying is that their shit's just fucking.
Bro,
like,
their shit,
spend
they're
our,
insane
insane.
our,
money-
our,
Like,
our
spend
airports,
insane
our
money.
cities.
like
Feels like
they're
we're a
ahead,
little
bro.
behind,
They're
bro.
ahead.
You want wipe out. Then.
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying? Like they're just like.
anyone like fresh infrastructure is ahead because it's way just way
Put it,
easier
put it,
to
put it,
build
put it.
shit from nothing than it is
The other
to
time.
refurb, deal with old
This is a
sewer
great
and subway
P2.
systems and power infrastructure and water infrastructure.
Let me know when you know how
Yo,
far.
Sam, are you watching this?
Yeah.
OpTic rotated to a P3. Look, they're
I got you.
they're
They
hard
did.
rotated.
They did rotate to a P3 and then
Wait,
died
no,
on
they're
rotation.
turning-
They
they
did,
just double child piano.
Meanwhile, we're cutting.
And we're 4 dead on
Jim.
rotation.
Wait, why did
All
no?
good.
They actually had a good setup and then they double child piano.
They had nobody hot tub top. They decided to run at piano. I fear that that is not a great decision. And now
Yeah.
we're getting
Yeah,
just
flip.
now we're getting ping pong.
Oh my God, we're back.
They're
Never
back.
mind.
They're back.
Never mind. We're
No,
gone.
they're
We're
not back
done.
again. They're not back again. Oh, they're back again.
What's that in there? Oh, someone in there.
Does Ant pinched it? No. Okay.
He just holds this.
Out,
He
out,
just,
go
he
down
just
there.
gets kills here.
Through their side.
Brandon is bailing them out, bro.
Where?
Nah, Ant's making plays too.
There's one more.
Nah,
One
he
more
just
deep
got
right,
two pieces. That's why.
Watch out. You done?
Nah, Ant's definitely making some fucking
out, watch
plays
out.
right now, but they need to get some
Yeah,
time.
yeah, above me, above me,
The
above
problem
me,
is they
above
got
me.
all those kills and they didn't get a lot of time from it, and they didn't get the spawns.
I want a
It's
little
all
bit.
good. They were gonna be down tremendous.
Yo, what's
dude.
up to top high,
Yeah,
yo.
but after they got those kills, they should have tried to put. They should have played. They should have pushed through.
Yeah, try to take your time to there. See there.
Yeah, it's playing out. Fucking
Like I
kitchen.
felt like they could have flipped there.
Watch over you. Nice, I'm watch over you.
Yeah, after the Brandon two-piece the
Yeah,
shots he killed,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the guys will spawn a little more active.
Top. Really big deal.
Wow,
someone,
bro.
someone in my chat just said, "What's up, Ben? Here to remind you that Caleb Williams is better than Jaden Daniels."
Yo, wrap this guy P1 look at.
No comment.
That's just not even.
I mean,
they're
you
not even in the
can't.
same
You honestly
galaxy.
can.
Try to get
Yeah,
the-
you can't say that until we see more like of.
They're
Caleb.
legitimately not even in the same galaxy.
Yeah, I agree. Caleb's also.
I mean, I don't agree with that.
I mean,
Jaden
Jaden Daniels just
line.
it just clears him in every possible way.
I mean, I don't agree with that, but I will say he played
What is
way
Caleb better at?
He played. I don't think we've seen enough of Caleb yet. With like now he's gonna have his actual coaching staff. But I agree that Jaden. I agree as of right now. Like, yeah, I agree. Jaden's
Not even
was
close.
way better.
I mean, the Bears' offensive line was also dog shit for a good portion of the year.
But you know
I
what team
guarantee you, if
is?
Jaden was on that team, they would have been better.
You know what team is fucking ass?
Dallas
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
Giants.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right now,
exactly.
buddy. Fuck you.
I mean, congrats. We're also dog shit like this.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what you want out of that.
Yeah, but you know we're in a better position here. I wasn't even talking about the Giants,
There's
man. But
another-
we can
Let's
talk
not
about
talk
that.
about
Like,
you
Jim,
talking, saying last
you
year
got it,
you
you got
picked
it,
up
you got it.
Caleb Williams. They were instantly making the playoffs. Let's not talk about the
The guy's
delusional
horrible.
Well, we
You-
lost like 4 straight games
you,
of hell,
the shit
but
that
it's
you
okay.
and Dana were
Yeah,
saying
Jim,
last year
Jimmy,
during the draft was fucking insane.
Listen, man, you live and you learn. Sometimes
Legend,
sometimes it doesn't go your way. But listen, bro, they're making
Yeah, they
moves.
give you a
Got a new
top
coach staff.
top
Ben
top.
Johnson's here to save us.
You
Dennis
watch that.
Allen.
He's going for
Ben
bed.
Johnson is there to save
You
you.
love that.
Dennis
That's
Allen's
true.
here to save us, dude. Declan Doyle, man, come on now.
Did you watch Hard Knocks last year?
The Bears. Yeah, I didn't watch the
Yeah.
in-season
Yeah,
one with.
Who did it in
Boys are
season?
in.
It
Should be
was
flipping
the.
here.
It was Bengals, Ravens, Steelers.
Oh, Annie, you gotta win that.
You-
He got headshotted,
You
bro.
Yeah,
going
he
to
got
play.
incinerated there.
You didn't be Jim. Actually,
Bears won the offseason again. Yeah,
fine,
offseason
fine.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we got 3 rings in the offseason.
They spawn out soon. They spawn out soon.
Back to back to back, bro.
How's that work?
Let's see. When do you get your time?
Wait, this could be a good P2.
I'm trying for there.
I think they're coming
I
cat.
love it, and
One front there. Oh yeah, two more
Some
front there.
rack shit right there.
One could go Pino. They go front.
how, bro?
Vikings win the division. Can we talk about
Rushing
how
to go to left.
absolutely
Rushing to go
overrated the NFC North was last year? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, well,
Absolutely.
regular
What-
season.
The regular
merchants,
season,
dude.
they were
Regular season merchants crumble in the
undeniable.
playoffs.
They had 5 losses in like fucking 12 weeks.
Back up.
And I have Adam here saying they had a great season.
Those
They
guys
won
were
15
fucking
wins and exited in the first
frauds.
Well,
round.
hold on.
Back.
Look, the Lions got
Back to me.
injured bad, bro.
Back there.
They were down. They were
Yeah,
on
but
their
then
9th
everybody
string.
came
They
back
lost
and they
on
still
defense.
lost in the playoffs.
They lost.
Everybody
so-
did not come back.
I mean, that
I
was,
mean, obviously
Another
losing Aiden Hutchinson was
P3,
big,
bro.
but
Yeah,
This
okay,
P3 right here, they need to get
Didn't
a
Aiden
clean
Hutchinson
hold,
hold the sack lead for like 6 weeks after he was injured or something?
yeah.
It was absurd.
I'm only love it. You.
bear down. Facts, Fonz. I agree, dude.
Bro, Sam, this underground, like to bedroom fucking
I
play
hate it.
works.
I'll always hate it.
Huh,
He's far,
free
far,
kills,
too
it
far.
seems like.
I hate when people go underground in front
Three
of
there, all
I
three there.
despise it.
Shit's working now.
Play
It's a shit play. I don't care if it works. It's a shit play.
Wait, why do you hate it?
What's the point of
Takes
doing
too
it?
long?
It takes
Go
too long.
into
Why not just go
You
mid?
just
and
fly
drop?
hallway and
Do what
drop,
I said.
yeah.
bro.
You're taking
But
so much longer.
There's definitely situations where you have some
play the-
time to
play the-
take the route.
Yeah,
Like,
but
say there's
what's
like 15
what's the
seconds.
point?
Say you get a clean 4.
good.
Say you get like
Oh,
some kills.
there's a fire.
So you get some
Sun
kills
him.
and you have like
There's
15
piano,
seconds on hold or something. You get a jump on them and you hit underground and you catch them off guard.
No,
I
I
don't
don't mind.
think
I don't mind the route of underground.
Jolly
I hate
up,
going
jolly
front
up.
bed from underground.
Just
I don't
'cause
mind going
it
underground.
takes more time.
I hate going front bed from underground. I think
Yeah.
going underground in general
Someone
is a
pick
good
up
play
top
on P3.
Well,
But I hate when they cut back. Unless the trades are going down in your favor.
Every time.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes it just happens where they're not
If
gonna
your
make that play.
teammates,
And then they
if
have
your
to.
teammates bang
Optic
front and get
scamming.
an entry, I don't mind it. But if they don't and you hit that shit anyway, I think it's brain dead. And a lot of people hit that shit anyway.
Optic just got a 4 dead and just completely
Yeah.
stands.
Boy, they just didn't read where they were all coming from there.
You charge on. umbrella. One shot umbrella.
See what these sub players are challenging, by the way?
Bro, the fucking back.
Dude, the sub players were staging a fucking coup in the HDM the other night. It was hilarious.
But trying to get AR
yeah,
attachments.
Teach was like, I'm using long barrel and I don't give a fuck. All the sub players were just pure bitching about the AR.
They spawn out. They spawn to catch. Get this time. Guarantee this time.
I mean, yeah, the subs have to be able to shoot a little bit at range, but they can't just be.
Yeah, no catch. I'm gonna get the right. Chin to beats.
I don't know. I feel like the subs in a good spot right now.
It is.
It was in a good spot pre-nerf.
That's why they should have nerfed it. Now it's just gonna be like.
I mean, they can just use like they could put long barrel on.
Now the meta was actually fine though. The meta was fine.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, it was.
Go to the top. Just go to the top.
Tom, do you want me to stream the Champions League quarterfinals?
Whoa, bro.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Hold on, man. These guys, OpTic is kind of troll. OpTic is kind of trolling.
I'll give you your. I'll give you your. Do I need the tax? Do I need to give you your tax?
No, I don't give a shit. No, you don't get the shit.
Time and then
this Champions League right here. I appreciate this.
Bro, this point in Skyline is so important, bro. Like last rotation P1. You can't fuck this up.
It's like last rotation P4 to P1 on Fortress.
Yeah, literally.
That's how every team lost that map.
Like, look how much time Thieves have gotten on this hill.
He just killed him in 2 bullets.
Like, they're just getting smacked, bro. You just can't. You can't solo the underground there with like. They're all gonna be piano on roto. You just lost 45.
See, but bro, in Skyline, bro, with an AR, you can literally spawn and cut the map in 3 seconds instantly.
No, I know.
Spawn, cut the map. Spawn, cut the map. Spawn, cut the map. Like you just.
That's not the AR's fault.
Yeah, 2 couches.
Yeah. I wasn't saying it was.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm just saying in general how this map is played. Like right there when Ant came off spawn, like bottom bedroom, and he slid the corner, and Scrap was already there again after he just came off spawn, just watching the cross. Yeah. Like it's just like that's how this map is played.
I just feel like you need kills before you should be flying out to try to get to piano. Like if you have a guy around you on there, just like better if you just like sit over there and play for the kills first.
This is GG.
Yep. I mean, P1 to P2.
We don't care about that vault shit,
Paco
bro.
might have fucking 40 or 50, but that motherfucker was shooting, bro.
They can have it, bro. We don't give a fuck. Fuck a vault.
That motherfucker was shooting. It's Paquito, man.
I can't wait for football in 6 months. It's gonna be
dude, same. Sam is the best sport, bro.
Football. You guys are talking about Champions League football, right?
No, we're talking about the real football, the good one.
Yeah, the actual like.
The real football.
The one the dogs play.
Yeah, like the good one, not the shitty one.
The real football. That's a good one. That's a good joke.
The one where points actually get scored.
That's a good one.
You can watch whole 90 minutes for nothing. That's insane.
Dead ass. I feel like if I really knew more about
don't worry,
soccer,
I tried to get into it. It was ass.
Dude, that's the problem. The barrier to like getting in is hard as fuck.
I tried to watch it. It was horrible.
I need you guys to please just join the Discord and just watch it. Just put the Champions League.
It's not entertaining. It's just not entertaining.
This is literally the bet. Sam.
I watched Real Madrid win Champions League last year. It was boring. I did not enjoy it.
What?
I watched Real Madrid win last year, and that shit was mid as fuck.
I'll tell you why people say this about soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. They don't understand the sport. Like, they don't get it. Like they don't understand like the technicality of it. They don't understand how people are moving around the field. They don't understand positions. They don't understand like awareness. They don't understand like spacing and quick pass. Like they just don't.
You tell me I'm scoreboard watching, Tom?
No, yeah. Like, and it's not even your fault. You just don't you don't understand the sport at like a high level. Yeah, you guys.
There's just not enough fireworks for me, bro.
Yeah, you guys just don't understand. It's like you guys don't. Like if somebody does something crazy too, like. Especially the pros, they make it look so easy that you don't even know like what like you guys don't even know like you can't appreciate it if you don't like know what's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? Like even like this guy G-Face in the chat said soccer is snooze. Like bro, you don't like I'm telling you, you have no idea what football or soccer actually is. You don't even.
Wait, I acknowledge that 100%.
It's an intellectual sport, chat.
No, it's not even. No, it's not an intellectual sport. It's just. Well,
I'm just too stupid to understand it. I guess
that's not what I mean. It's not what I mean. It's not. Honestly,
I'm just so fucking dumb. I can't watch football with my friends.
No, Sam, it's just cardio, bro.
Another example of this. Another example of this in another sport is baseball. I think people are like this about baseball.
Baseball's horrible.
A lot of people say baseball's horrible. Baseball's boring.
I love playing baseball.
Playoff baseball's electric.
But yeah, playoff baseball is electric. But if you know like the in and outs of baseball and like how much actually goes into baseball, like
I don't know. I played baseball for 10 years. I could still never watch it.
Really?
I think watching baseball is legitimately the worst sport.
I like
to
baseball.
watch.
Yeah,
I think watching a baseball game is fucking
I like
horrifying.
football and
But
I like
I played it
baseball.
for 10 years and I loved it.
I'd rather watch baseball than soccer. But that's just because I know more
Actually,
about baseball.
no, that's both horrible.
My favorite sports in order are football,
horrible.
soccer, baseball, and then basketball. Those are my three favorite.
Where's football?
Fourth. That's next. Football's next for me. That's
Wait,
fourth.
you listed that and you played football and soccer were 1 and 2, Tom.
Hockey is great.
No.
I actually really enjoy watching hockey.
No. Soccer, football. Football is number 1.
I really enjoy watching hockey.
What's 2?
All right, number 2 is baseball for me. This is my list. Number 3 is number 3 actually I might change my number 3. Number 3 is basketball for sure. NBA. Number 3 is NBA for sure for me. Basketball. And then number 4 is football for me. Number 4 is football. NBA is shit. NBA is trash. I like basketball, bro. I just like basketball.
Same for NBA. I can't watch regular season NBA.
Like, but that's I feel like that's anything. Like,
No, NFL regular season is fucking godlike. Just every game matters so much, bro.
Yeah, I guess I never really like. I gotta watch more football. You know what I mean? For me to get into it, I gotta watch.
Yeah.
more.
And it just said that while
You know what I mean?
I said every game mattered the same time you said it while I was muted. That was absurd.
Bro, it's so. I mean, I just like that aspect.
And
bro.
I gotta watch more football to be honest with you, but.
Bro, you play once a week and every game
bro,
is the
I'm
most important
sorry,
shit.
But there is nothing that comes close to Champions League soccer and World Cup soccer. Nothing.
I'm just not a ball knower
don't know
because
if I
I
agree with
legitimately
that.
watched Real Madrid win Champions League last year and I couldn't have been less entertained.
Benji,
No,
I agree with
dude.
that.
Benji, you're telling me that Champions League and World Cup
The Super Bowl's electric,
is not
bro.
the best shit? Is not the fucking
It's
best
pretty
shit?
good, but so is the Stanley Cup playoffs. So is like a
Hockey's
really gritty
hockey's got to be the most
under.
underrated sport on the planet.
Wait, I agree. In-person hockey, incredible.
It's unbelievable. It's my favorite sport to watch live. 100% is
Yeah,
hockey. It's
it
not
is-
close.
It
either.
is really fun to watch live.
Hockey live
actually,
is
I
fucking
actually went to a
awesome.
live hockey game like not too long ago. It is
That's
mad
what
fun
I'm
to
doing
go to a
tonight.
hockey game.
The atmosphere of a live hockey game is fucking electric.
Wow.
My
Yeah,
favorite
dude, it's
sport
not-
by far is football, American football. And I still prefer to watch hockey live just because of how electric it is.
Yeah,
so
football live kind of blows in. I'm not gonna lie.
There's too many breaks.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
will say the only type of football. I mean, NFL games are good, but I'm telling you, like
College
certain
games live
college
are way
football
better.
stadiums
I
are
don't
way
know,
better.
guys. I might disagree
that's
with
where-
that. I've been to a few football games this year, and I actually think they're really.
Well, you
fun.
went to a Dallas game when they got fucking railed.
Yeah, and I also went to 2 Rams games.
I like
I mean,
SoFi
yeah,
a lot.
the
SoFi's
game
really
that you
nice.
go to plays a factor, but like
Yeah,
I went to
of
Bears game. It was like
Well, they were
fucking
playing the
12-3.
Bengals. They were playing
College,
the
the
Bengals,
average
so I got to
college
see, like,
football
Joe Burrow
game,
and shit, but-
the average college football game live is much more entertaining than the average NFL game.
Yeah.
I mean,
OSU games are
Tennessee,
electric.
Hey, see you
Ohio
later,
State was
Uncle Rich.
top 3 sporting event I've ever
Jeremy,
been
show
to.
Uncle Rich some
Yeah,
love.
I mean,
Also,
the
Joe
college
Rich.
football
electric.
atmosphere is unbelievable, bro. I used to go to UVA games like 3 times a year when I
If
was a kid,
anybody
and it was
cares,
so fun.
there's also Stallions scrims if you guys want to watch in between.
Let's do it, dude. Where do we go?
Illy. I have a multi-twitch
Alright, I
with
got it.
Illy and Shutzy.
Wait, drop the link. Also, I think for college games it's super fun because the stuff like before the game, everybody's outside. It's like a vibe. It's just a good time. The whole city gets taken over. Like
Yeah, it's
OSU
gonna be-
games.
it's gonna
Oh,
be
Abe is live? Oh, Abe is live today. Here,
It's gonna be
man.
lit for the
WA
Texas
Puff.
game, man.
What? The Texas game?
Yeah,
Are we going to that, right?
we better be going to that.
Yeah, we're going to that. Thank you, Tom. Got the streams up. Wait, what's Abe streaming?
I put another
Nah,
one.
okay,
I put
some of them
another
are
one in there
insane.
with Abe stream. You see that shit or nah?
Hold on. Just gonna load him up.
It's on top, right?
Salale.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right. Can you need a cigarette, Susan? I'm gonna go fucking.
Absol.
Oh, this Abe. I thought you were saying Abeezy was streaming.
La. Stallions Abe.
I was like, I'm definitely tuning into that guy's pop. Wow. Wait, he had a little spicy take on stream. Said people are gonna blame internet.
Nah,
All
hold
these
on.
clowns.
I gotta actually back him up on that because a lot of people do bring internet up when it comes to Atlanta FaZe. They just be talking
Dance
about
just one live, I
internet.
think.
Dark Fiber.
Like,
I mean, you can't say anything about those guys.
That's-
You can't. You
I only
actually
have
can't.
Be right
Actually,
back.
I'm taking a shot rock. No one go with the rock. They went
I
the
want to
minute
go to a
left.
hockey game now. I'm thinking
you
about it.
Oh, Kane and T.
Dude, the
I
Blue
just
Jackets
don't
kinda
live
flip
anywhere
Let's go,
near
let's go.
one, dog. I
Let's
gotta
go.
DC for
Blue
that.
Jackets.
Blue Jackets must-win game tonight. They
Should we
lose,
start
they're
back
pretty
right?
much don't make the playoffs.
Are the Caps good or no? I know Obi
Yes.
just set the record.
Yes, they're good.
Take a cigarette.
Yeah, that's my closest hockey team.
Bear
Unfortunately,
down, Eddie. Let's
that
go,
shit's
baby.
far as
Yeah,
fuck.
I think this might be my favorite hardpoint map. No bullshit. I think Hacienda is one of my favorites.
I like Aussie.
I love Haci.
I love watching too. I fucking hate Fence Hill though, bro.
I like Fence Hill. Like
I just
pinching
hate
you
playing
and
it,
shit
dude.
and fucking
Fence skill
playing-
is a skill, or fence hill is a skill gap hill.
Oh, some ass. Okay.
No, I'm not even like trolling you. I think it's actually a skill gap hill.
No,
Like
it
spawn
definitely is.
manipulation on that hill is so important.
There definitely is, bro. I just hate the popping in and out of the fence, bro. It's the gunfights.
Yeah, the
He's
mantle shit is
taking-
absurd.
He's
Yeah.
taking a well round.
But I don't
The
think
insta fence mantle.
my at 31 movement just doesn't keep up on that hill.
I think the teams that are good at this map are like the ones that are good at fence hill for the most part, like fence and rock.
100% agree. Like even the rotation from fence to rock when you're spawning back, it's like
Yeah.
you gotta set up your push really well, otherwise
That's a
you
good
will
play.
get cut
That's a good
ratted,
play
bro.
from Ed.
Yeah.
There's a good play here.
Pick up close.
Which FaZe is really good at Rock Hill.
Hey, we got my man EDSC coming in out of
I feel like when they first started playing this, they weren't that good at P2.
They boys in Gallagher Rock Hill, they just suck at
Appreciate
P2.
you, man. Chat,
Here we
we're
go,
23
fences,
subs.
OpTic,
What
what are we doing? Nice 2-piece, Kyler.
subscribers. Thank you so
1v.
much, man. Chat, I fucking love y'all, man.
Follow me.
Microphone activated.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about the fucking. I went to a Bruins Canucks game when I was on Seattle, and it was so fucking fun.
Back.
Wait, I kind of agree with this guy. He said red card. Actually, red card.
I love red card.
Is the best map.
Hossie's definitely the best map, but red card is underrated.
No, I'm saying I think red card low key is the best map.
No, Hossie is for sure. Hossie
I
in all
like
three
red
modes.
card.
I'm trying to red card.
I like
I've got her.
Aussie control. Yeah, it's been better than what I thought it was
Canucks
gonna
won
be.
like 8-4 or some shit.
No one there.
That was a
Turn
good
the sound
hill.
on.
Serve well.
That was really good.
See,
hill.
that right here, well routes. We should be going all the way around. Should be taking some routes here.
Watch her on there.
Actually, I think somebody
just-
did. I think somebody did and died. I think Hook went early and he died. I think he tried to
Giants
go around.
making the play, dude.
This is a good route right here. This is a good
We're
route.
gonna secret pitch to Lambo. Good.
It's a great
That
route.
was 1v. Oh,
We
and
hate
the
Hossie
deep
in all three
No, I like
modes.
this,
We
I like
hate
this.
Hacienda.
No,
That's
Hacienda
crazy.
is a great map. I love this map.
That's crazy.
Everything makes sense on this map. Like you know, I know where everybody is at every moment. Like
I want
everything
another
makes sense.
thinking map, bro. They gotta add one more to the pool, and I'll be happy.
He's on a boat.
I like maps that make sense.
I need like a
Yeah,
rotation.
yeah.
Like I want like a rotation heavy, like use your fucking skull map.
Yeah, just bring Yemen back. That map was incredible.
They might be
I'm
splitting
tired
here.
of these like shitty
Nope,
little
we're good.
fucking bang outs.
Looking at it. There's that. One more. There's last two. There's that. One lane out, close right, on the rock. Who's there? Ladder.
Oh, Daniel.
It's fine.
Damn,
I'm
I
Dude, I'll
don't
take any
get in
BO
there.
format. I'll take Seaside, bro. I'll take any BO
Yo, we
format at
actually
this
talked
point.
about that on the flank. How like challenging outer rock is like so ass, bro.
Block.
But from the angle opticals on?
Shimmy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
when you're
shots-
when you're coming from
Yeah, 'cause
Lambo,
they have a
it's
heady.
ass.
Like how Shotzi just
Yeah,
died right there
gotcha.
is like just like I feel like that angle is just so like you'll get a kill but you'll always get
Block,
traded
block,
or
block,
you'll
block,
just hit
block,
that
block.
corner and get zapped because they're
Bro,
just
it's
all
just
looking
like-
at it.
It's just timing, bro. If you can slide to the heady and they're there, bro, you'll kill them. But
Ernie, done.
nice.
The only time I like it is if it's a 1v1 or a 1v2 and you like you just then like they're
There,
pushing
it's
you
not
and you know they're pushing you and then you can just like finesse it. But
Man, it's playing this great.
my God, shit on.
They're close. They're close.
applying
They're close right now.
pressure.
They're close on me. They're close. Yo, last two left. And inside dark, both of them. One's going our side close. Aping it.
Miss some W3.
Take your
bro.
eyes.
Yeah, dude, I was watching. I was doing a Reddit read and I saw like a clip of like MC going crazy and I was like, damn, this game actually was kind of far.
Once they added all the maps at the end of the season, that was on like it genuinely was a fucking insane competitive COD.
What, last year?
Yeah. When we had 6-star Rio Vista at the end of the season, it was
yeah.
fucking lit. That game was so good.
Bro, Visto's
It
fun.
was
6-star was
so good.
lit.
That's fine. Just stall.
6-star is like actually one of the best maps I think we've had in the CDL.
6-star is great, dude.
Let's go. Nice. I'm going right with him. So when you guys play,
Like I wish we had original maps all of last season. Would have been so good.
Look at Ernie in the absolute corn. What a great play. This could be a 60.
Yeah, I think Grime was good too, but they just didn't have time to test it before champs.
Almost at her.
Grime was definitely good.
Oh, we just have one guy in Hill?
I mean, he saw himself through the wall. That's it.
Driver one shot on the lip. He went back door to the left corner, back door. Alright, put the road.
That's big kills from Brucey. It's fucking phenomenal kills, Dan. They're spawning back there though.
Benji for 2.
Sorry, Shant's gonna 2-piece him here because he just hit a timing.
Good. We're missing
Pause play, Tom.
Oh, play through old, put him in absolute hell.
2 times, Tom.
Thank you, Sam. I just paused played it. Are you on a multi-twitch or not?
Hey.
Nah, I'm just on this.
Yeah, that's
shit.
probably why.
I'm behind.
The new hill just popped now.
Yeah, same. All right.
Okay. The pause play worked. Solid.
Wait, I don't agree with that decision to play through old there that Ant called.
Play there, man.
There's 27 seconds left. You couldn't give him that.
This is tough. By the time you get there's like 16, 17.
I'll play the butt.
It's breakable.
That's a good route. You should just stay alive here and finesse.
Pot in you.
Oh, Paco's
What,
fucking.
Pop?
Oh,
I like that from Paco, just leaving Ant up there.
Yeah,
I
it
like
was
that.
a great play.
Pot, pitch. You know
He's
you
still
pitch dark.
alive.
He's gonna pitch dark. He's pitching dark, guys. Right near you.
Hey, you think the Amez or the Jackal's better in this game?
I mean, I don't know. Right now,
I'd
I'd probably go the AR.
I would
Watch
say
out, watch out.
Right now.
pre-patch.
For
Yeah, I
weapon
would say
balancing
pre-patch.
purposes, or for like just how the game is played?
I'm blind.
I think, I don't know, man. I feel like you can get away with running 3 subs on a lot of situations, a lot of maps too. But I was just talking more for straight up like square up fights.
I blocked, boys.
Like from like even medium range, like or even up to close range. If you play it right as an AR, you can still win it.
Open, watch out. Watch out.
So I did think the aims is really good, especially like you can slide around with that shit and make big plays still.
Bro, people are using like rangers.
Checkers really.
I know, dude.
no.
You can like
Do the
make
checkers,
it like
please,
a hybrid. It's like it doesn't feel like a true main AR.
We haven't had one of those in a long time.
I know.
I'm trying to pinch.
That's like I feel like the sub we keep getting closer to having the sub be like an actual close range gun.
Yo,
And the AR is like kind of following suit.
Short,
almost.
Money.
So
When's
it's
the
like-
last time we had like an actual main AR like weapon? Fucking
Listen,
BO4.
Yeah, probably, it's been a while. But like
BO4.
the subs have all had range for like years too.
Yeah, I mean the
it's-
standard for subs is being able to chow mid range.
Yeah, so it's
late
been
play
like it's like been okay, but
The Craig, yeah, the Craig
I'm
was pretty
I'm
ass.
blocking by the way.
That's maybe the Craig. That's fair. That's a fair call. Especially when they were using the M4 and shit.
I feel like the game would be so fun if we actually had an AR that was like a longer range AR that was like good enough to where like you had to run it for those fights, and the sub could only kill up close. But it's just been so long since we've had that. I don't even know how to
Last guy
play.
top left.
Every gun's gotta be god like all the time.
Take a dark route.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the new norm.
Leave me dark, Kyler. Play kills here. Play kills. When you guys, I'm picking front and new. Well, top open. Kill it. We need to kill this guy open.
Absolute, I'm going top art.
I'm just guaranteed front and new. You kill this guy open.
I can kill old. Stay down.
This is a really good time. Up, shit, lagging.
Hey, what do you think's better? I don't feel like you can really answer that question.
I think it's
like
pretty even.
Yeah, it's like pretty even.
I think, but this game did a good job of having like really good situationals for both guns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the maps we play is good for like 3 and 3.
Yeah. What's up, Tom?
I don't know. I'm fucking lagging.
You were lagging a little bit.
It's not good.
Why can't the CDL use 2 dog shit guns every year? I mean, they basically do. They GA everything. Like, they
Do
GA
you want to
every
see the
gun in
AMAX
fucking
and the
game,
Growl?
chat. They are using dog shit guns.
The hell's going on? You get off the multi.
Like, bro, NV4, K-Bar, and ERAD meta was godlike.
IW and BO3 are my 2 favorite games.
Bro, those
Gun meta.
dude, same, cause like that's like a whole play style that's just lost, bro. The super close range SMG and the fucking hybrid AR players.
The fuck, man?
Do it alls.
I love being the do-it-all gun.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, bro, I respect the players that like being a do it all, but I love just alphaing people with worse shit.
Well, yeah, playing
was
your
so
positioning.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
why. That's
Just
why.
being better than you with a gun that is just obviously the worst in the game gave me so much dope.
Bunny.
Like NV4, you could actually streak with it if you have
Hey,
such
yeah.
good spawn knowledge and you find like 2.
I'm walking.
That's
I'm
gonna cut 'em off
Bro, the
from deep.
MP4 is
Back
like
up,
my,
back
I
up,
think it's the most underrated gun for me,
Back up,
like
Dan.
ever.
Well, that's why
love
no
that
glaze. When I say you're the fucking hardest person to kill, it's
I
from that
love
game.
that gun, bro.
That was the game where I was like, bro, this guy is just annoying. He's just it's hard to kill, bro.
It was so fun because I was using it when everyone was on the K-bar shit. I just kept using it because I knew that gun was godlike for so long.
Cause I just run around with the K-bar.
Teams were running like 3 K-bars and shit. I was like, nah, I'm sticking. I was using MP4 on Scorch, bro, when everyone thought that was troll, and then everyone started using it.
Well, the MV4 was so good for when people would like high wall run peak.
Yeah. Like P1s and shit. Oh man,
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
so good.
I'm trying to get to you.
Remember weapon drafts? Yeah, that lasted not even one event. It lasted a night at an event.
Wait, hold on, bro.
And then one more old. Two old, only one new.
I mean,
They rotate.
One.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody's there. Somebody there lurking somewhere. If they would have fight.
no, this guy's got
But
it.
they're in. Nah, they want it. GG.
Wait, OpTic played this pretty good.
Yeah, OpTic's looking good, man. They're looking good.
A lot better than last time they played him.
Other than the second rotation, both fences, like, they ended up getting a nice break in.
Fine, Bruce is slamming.
I'm telling you, he was getting 2 pieces every time they needed a Skyline too.
Slowly. Oh shit, my post never fucking uploaded on Instagram.
Chat, y'all know my banner protect speed, bro. Don't get me going.
Wait, what? The general gist, dude.
I think banner protect is legitimately godlike. Like it's the best, one of the best things to ever happen in competitive COD.
It just took way too long. We should have did it. Like, wait, didn't we do ban protect every map?
Yeah, because it changed game modes.
Should have did it at the start of the series and just been one and done.
Well, it could have been like that for search. We'd have to do 2. I think maybe 1 for hardpoint, 1 for search, and then you keep for the respawns and the S&D for the rest of the series.
Yeah, we'd have to find a way to speed it up. I mean, it legit adds like 20 minutes to the series.
It did take a while.
And then also if we had that nowadays, it'd be way different, Sam, because back then we had like agreements. Remember, like we're gonna ban stuns and nades. You guys gotta ban. We didn't have GAs, so like we'd have to ban fucking.
We had Ace rules.
Yeah, we had to ban like cheese.
Well, in scrims and shit, it was easier, but in matches there was only a couple GAs.
You guys are talking about ban and protect?
Yeah.
I feel like ban and protect, like I just hate how it was like a race to like ban and protect shit. Like I feel like the way that it worked was just
it shouldn't have been a race. It should have just been whatever you want to do, like on your turn. I agree with that. I think the race shit was stupid.
Needed to be faster.
Or maybe the veto, like maybe it could have got into the vetoes, like who picks first. Like you go one at a time, like one team picks, another team
A gets for like first pick or first ban.
Like team A gets first ban or something. You know what I mean?
See, like that combo is so fun though. Like it adds so much.
No, it does.
Well, we also had specialists back then too.
The way that ban and protect was done was a good idea, but it wasn't executed properly, and that's why I didn't like it. That's why I didn't like it.
I just wish it made it past 1 season. Like it was in theory, it was so fun, bro. It was so good, bro.
We needed better rules. Like we needed to have like rapid fire and shit auto banned. It would have worked out better.
And there's like certain GAs that we had, but I don't know. Like we didn't really GA shit and like at LAN and shit like that. Like we were playing with like high cal, and rapid fire
and the Shiva and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Killa fucking banned every AR and then made us ban all the cheese. I was like, I gotta come out here with a fucking HVK as my main.
Love it. Love that.
That's actually funny.
My face lit the fuck up when I saw an M8 ban.
Bro, and then, man, I wish if I'd go back in time, I would have been banning Afterburner like every series.
What happened to us at Champs? We played Elevate on evac SD and they banned Afterburner and Blast Suppressor.
No.
That's so toxic.
Yeah. I mean, I tip it, bro. Like, I tip the fuck out of it. I feel like I just have such a different approach to that.
Could we ban specialists back then? We could, right?
No specialists, man. You can ban everything except specialists.
If you could ban specialists, that would have been. I miss specialists. I know that's like I don't know. Is that a hot take?
No, I think everybody does. I don't think there's a single person that doesn't get specialists.
When the late in the year when they tweaked them to where you didn't get them like so frequent, dude, it was godlike.
No, it was the other way around. They did that.
No, they tweaked
the other way around.
No, they tweaked it so like kinetic you wouldn't get so frequent.
I thought you got them passively at the end of the year.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get. Wait, what do you mean you got them passively?
Like time based. Like it would be score and time based. But at the beginning of the season, it was only score based.
No, beginning of the season, Scump was literally getting kinetics like over and over, like the really good subs, and like it got tweaked. So by the end, you weren't fucking getting them like crazy.
Was it score based only at the end of the season?
I don't remember what it became. But
it became one to the other. I remember that they changed it, but I don't remember which way it went.
Yo, Abe's always using these like Italian color camos. This is what I used to do too. I always used to put the Italian colors on. It's my guy Abe. But this might be my son, low key.
Do you remember, Sam? We used to be getting heat waved like every other hardpoint.
Yeah. Well, we also use like overclock. We also use overclock for a little while too. And then I think overclock got like actual hard GA'd. I'm pretty sure overclock was like actually GA'd that year.
Yo, bro, heatwave would get banned so fucking fast nowadays.
Oh, bro, we wouldn't play with 3/4 of the shit in that game.
Yeah, that shit would get banned immediately.
Shiva would be gone. Rapid fire auto GA, high cal auto GA, flashes auto GA.
Shiva was gone, wasn't it? Or was that just like in the ban and protect?
Nah, people only use it if high cal was in. If high cal wasn't in, people didn't use it.
Yo, imagine like end of the game, bro, right? Like it's literally a 1v4 and hill to break, and Hydra pops kinetic. Like he might 4-piece. Like
no, dude, I actually could sit here and talk about Black Ops 3 for 12 hours straight.
Yeah,
that game was a different time of my life, bro. It was unbelievable how good it was.
Why are people talking about like C9 dropping attach?
Capsule trial for him a little while ago during the off season or the roster.
Why is it picking up steam today?
Donnie talked about it yesterday on Breaking Point podcast.
Oh, well, there you go.
It was like known behind the sines, but no one said anything about it because they didn't make it public.
And then stance. Going top.
I knew that was like
I
a
heard
thing.
that the trial didn't go well.
I didn't know how it went. I just know that it happened.
I literally heard that they did a trial and then they were like, "Yeah, we're keeping a deal." Yeah, that's what I heard.
I mean, it was one day, bro. That's why
that's
it's
what I'm
ass.
saying. Like, how do you?
You can't trial someone for 1 day.
Yeah, 1 day is crazy, but.
There's two outer. There won't want phones and one's on time.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna try out. We got FaZe today. It's like, bro, like fuck.
But yes, the cap trialed for them like 2 weeks ago or something,
listen,
but it wasn't public.
Dill always gets a piece of the pie, bro. You don't drop Dill. He'll get.
He hasn't won in like 3 years.
Nah, he'll get his piece.
He'll get his piece.
It's been in the oven. Sam. It's been in the oven, man.
Right, he was getting hip tossed. Oh, man.
Yeah, he was. It was not great.
I don't want top security.
Yeah, bring back Black Ops 3, bro. Fuck, you know.
Watching my boy Yoda King right now, dude. Yo, why is nobody talking about Illy's glow up, dude? I saw him in the challengers pit, chopping up with him. Dude, he looks phenomenal, dude. Skin was looking clear, guy was dripped out, had some cologne on. Like, shout out Ender, man, taking care of himself.
Wait, Tom.
Yo.
Cheer blocking.
Oh, almost.
I'm watching your minute.
You're watching the game? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I actually, let me pull it back up. When my internet went down, I literally turned my Wi-Fi off on all my shit in my place and fucking.
Black Ops 3, Ender. Black Ops 3 is my favorite hero of all time.
Ben, do you think my Wi-Fi extenders are causing issues with my? Do you think that's a problem?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you could disable them, right, and then see.
I'm rotating.
I don't think it's called a packet loss.
I was just curious if that would be causing packet loss and shit, like Wi-Fi extenders.
BO3. Brasco.
No, not normally.
I'll take BO3 over any COD that I've played in my life.
Yeah, I love BO3. Great maps.
Are you on Wi-Fi? No, I'm not streaming.
There's like a couple random tweaks I would make for sure, but
I'm not
gonna be
streaming
picky.
on
That game was
Wi-Fi.
good.
But like, can other things chat in my place? Like, say I have my phone on Wi-Fi, my TV on Wi-Fi, the extenders are all on Wi-Fi. Like, can that affect like my shit if I have a whole bunch of shit hooked up?
Well, they'll potentially affect bandwidth, but wouldn't it cause packet loss?
Oh, OpTic started. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Just watching Yoda King, bro. I'm back.
You're probably gonna be mid.
A red card, okay.
Yeah.
What's OpTic's record on this map with Hook?
I have no idea.
Their record has probably been insane with Hook. They look so much better with Hook.
They haven't lost online with Kyler. They haven't lost an online match.
They literally look way better.
They're like 9-0 or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't even think he plays it like. I think online plays a little bit about it, but I think it's more playstyle thing.
Bro, every run it down sub is godlike at this game. Like when we learned what this game was gonna be, I knew Kyler was gonna be godlike. It's just this style of this game just caters straight to like how he plays.
This is my type of game.
Every single sprinted down sub is frying.
Oh yeah.
I'll play very quick snap though. Yo, what front in now?
This game is so fun to play, bro.
I have nothing for you, brother. Ape this guy.
Oh, we're just picking him apart.
Okay.
I mean, that guy's probably 12.
I bet unflicked.
Dan's 0-2 with fucking 42 seconds in hell is hilarious.
That's my boy.
They did.
Oh, and with the
Ant's making plays. Ant's making plays on row. Spawn kills.
Oh, Blender, put him in
kills. Spawn kills.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
that whole rotation was beautiful.
When you guys push up front.
This is gorgeous right now. That's the last guy right there.
I think this guy up here chilling. Great plays.
Bro, you guys, like, this sounds like kind of hate, and maybe it is. You know who I thought would actually be, like, undeniably top 5 in this game that isn't?
Who?
Toby.
What the fuck?
Oh, low-key, this is the perfect game. And
I thought Toby was going to be undeniable at this game.
I mean,
nah, he's
not Toby this year.
I'm top.
You think
I thought he would be.
Block me too.
Nah.
I think Joe's just overshining him a little bit. I think Joe's just kind of taking that role.
Maybe. I mean, he definitely had to take a step back for the way that Joe plays, which I tip the fuck out of. I do tip the fuck out of his adjustment.
If Joe wasn't on the team, like I think they balance each other nicely. If Joe wasn't on a team, I think you would be saying Kleenex is going crazy.
I agree.
I think it would be
but to Sam's point, dude, Toby's like skill ceiling is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
That guy is unbelievable. No, I actually I don't think like statistically he's been frying the way I thought he would, but like how he has adjusted himself to having Joe on the team is actually mad tippable.
Yeah, it is.
It's been a good it's been a good thing to watch.
I mean, he started to pick it up like
he's been good recently.
With,
he's been good. He's been good.
Their team's gotten better.
He has been better lately.
Well,
I just thought he would be like top 5 like MVP when this game came out.
It's not running down game, but you have to think a lot, and I think he's doing a lot of shit on the map.
No, he is. You could tell with the way that Joe's playing.
Yeah, exactly. Because
they're just pointing Joe at somebody and fucking running at him.
Yeah. Like, and that's always been able. I mean, dude, he had Envoy, right? So it's like.
We're
stair glitching. We're stair glitching.
I'm blocking B-search. I'm blocking it.
Paco's furious.
I'm blocking it.
Paco can't be mad, unfortunately. He's just got to hold that.
Paper.
Oh, Paco's in the blender, bro.
Pissed off.
Wait. If we're thieves, we're not checking that.
Oh, fuck.
Where do you guys rank Joe as far as like snap aimers, like crispy?
I hear the rank
Joe.
Snap aimers? Yeah, he's crazy at that.
I had the block.
Joe out of pure gunny is top 5 in the league. I'm not trolling.
Yeah, Joe's insane. Joe's just mechanically gifted though. He's good at every game. Motherfucker's good at Rocket League. If you're good at Rocket League, you got my respect, bro.
Been saying it for years, bro. Joe wins unwinnable gunfights. I know a lot of players
they're outside. That's the first guy.
Just do demon shit once a map. You're like, what the fuck?
That was a good ass hill from OpTic.
I'm gonna bump you. They didn't have outside. Just put
that whole last life from Ant was incredible.
What's the score, Tomasi? Look, Shady, look right there. Shady, look right there.
Right there.
Load out. I got 3 milligrams citrus spray.
What's up there outside? I can't get no uses, bro. What's up there outside door?
You see it, Shady? You see
top 5 now? He's definitely top 5. 100% he is.
Yep.
I think a lot of pros will agree with you on that too.
I'd probably put like.
What's the list? Hydra. Who else we put in there? Hydra's snapping.
I'm putting Joe, Brandon, Sib.
MC.
Are you talking about snapping off the hip?
I don't think MC has a snap like that. I think he's just fucking godlike.
Wait, what are you guys considering a
like
snap
pure
though?
Like just fucking
literally running a guy appears on your screen to the right and you just tweak snap on him and fry their shit.
I don't think MC's in there.
So you guys are saying playing off
scrap.
the hip.
I put scrap in there.
Not even just off the hip. Like you could literally just be in a position, aim, and then a guy appears on your screen, snapping on him. You know what I put there, bro?
I put scrap in there.
I was literally about to say that.
I don't think I would put. I put scrap in there. I don't think I would put MC in there.
I have scrap number 1 in that regard. That guy's fucking.
I think MC's like positioning and just like how he plays the game is like second to none. But I don't know if his like
snap is insane. That's how he plays, Sam. If you actually watch it, that's how he plays.
I don't think MC needs to play like.
I think his positioning is just better than everybody else.
He plays on a high sense and he plays off those snaps.
No, but when he has to flick, it's like Tom at like the Miami clip, for example. Like he's got the flick in him when he needs it.
Wait, low key, I might put Nep in there too,
dude. Bro. He be
That's been gross. That's been really good. I think Scrap, Sib, Joe,
Brandon for sure. Scrap
and
for
then
sure.
somebody else.
I might put Nep in there, bro. That guy is fucking.
That's a good show.
Snapping, bro.
What about
a good show? Abe's in there too. Yeah. Abe's definitely in there. There's a lot of really good talent. I put those 4 and then whoever else. I think those 4 are undeniable though.
Back it up.
Yeah, nah. I had a crazy snap too.
Snapping on people in the back and shit.
You did have a good snap.
No, I had a good snap. They don't like to talk about it. They don't like to.
I think
you had a widespread bag, Tom.
It's just the like quick Twitch reaction, bro.
You had a widespread bag.
That's honestly how I played. Well, it depends on the game, honestly.
No, Snoopy's reaction time is actually insane, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, AW was all snapping.
I just want to talk about it. Stick it down.
Latar Martinez just scored.
Yeah,
who do you think's the most underrated player this year so far?
Gio.
Yeah.
Really?
I think Geo is a legitimate, absolute fucking
People
shooter.
know that he's godlike.
Nah, bro, that guy.
Really?
I said it. I said it stage 1. Listen, this is gonna sound crazy, and I say
so is Nero though. That whole team is good.
I don't think
Nero
anyone on
custom
Minnesota
games,
is
though.
underrated.
Nero like custom games sometimes.
I don't
bro.
think anybody on Minnesota is an underrated player.
Nero's just like sometimes he'll just like he'll be in a slump, have like some inconsistencies, but when he's on, bro, that guy is different.
He had
Bro.
a bad last stage. Like,
Listen. I'm gonna say that this is gonna be like a hot take, bro. I have a lot of these. I know. I feel like when I watch Geo, it reminds me when I was first watching like Brandon or like first watching this. These guys are god. Like I get
saying
it.
that the
Or
last couple
scrap.
weeks.
Or scrap. Like
Bro, it's all the ARs that come up as a kill horror.
People are not gonna like that take, Amp, but I actually don't think it's that bad of a take. I actually
Bro,
don't.
it's the new ARs that come up as kill horrors.
That's
That's what it
fucking
is.
kill horror in straight chow, bro.
Exactly.
Like, dude, Geo will literally like, dude, he will play like a cornball, but it will just be way more pushed up than like a traditional post.
No, that's facts. No, that's facts.
And
if you're an AR and you come up dubbed as a kill horror, I know you're godlike.
Yeah, 100%. But bro, that guy is actually gross. Dude.
Geo's nasty.
I agree. I just don't think they're underrated. I don't think anyone on that Minnesota team is.
Nah, I didn't hear anybody like talking about shit. During stage 1, I said, bro, people realize this guy is literally.
Well, he had a shit stage other than when they got to the event.
Bullshit with Kenny and Ross now. Like,
that's fair.
Fundamentally, they look way better as a team right now. Like, I think I love Paulie, but I think just he was in a pretty big struggle, and I think it was everybody was kind of struggling from it. You know what I mean?
I think with Nero's gonna be the guy that has to like have some development for them to do.
That's what I said when we were doing our episode for the stage on Scrap Time. I was looking at Nero for this team the whole time.
Bro, because like he just makes some decisions, like bro, in the was it the OpTic match? Bro, he just throws his life away, like
yeah. I mean that's
like
just his
tense
play
moments.
style, though. That's like
no, I know,
that's
but
what
like
Pat says a lot.
consecutive, like there's a balance, bro. Like I don't want you to stop playing like that, but like
you gotta understand when to switch gears.
yeah, bro. Like at the end of the game, when we need a break, like,
we've been saying this for forever about him.
You gotta chill, bro. And like if he can like have an epiphany with that, which all the top players are like that, like they get to a point that like Nero's at, and then they have like a breakthrough, and then they start making those plays, and then you start winning.
We've been saying that. Do you remember last year that game 5 with Vegas on Invasion when he ran down A Street and died and threw his life away? Went up like in a 2v1 or whatever it was.
I don't remember, but I'm sure
like since that happened, we've been like Pat's been bringing it up a lot. It's just like he doesn't have the ability to like really switch gears. He's just sprinting. Which when he's frying, it looks crazy.
It looks crazy, bro. Like and he'll get like 3-4 pieces.
That's the hardest thing as a sub player though. Is like finding like a good balance in your gears. You know what I mean? Like that was always like the biggest thing. Like, cause like it was like you wanted to stay ahead of the game and like
you want to stay in rhythm and like with your timings and shit.
Exactly. Like you want to stay in rhythm, stay with your timings, but sometimes you get so caught up in it that you overheat.
Start running it down.
Yeah, and especially against good teams, like you feel like you have to like counter it, right?
Yeah.
And bro,
I feel like that's the difference, though,
when
dude.
you get to that point where like you're doing that, when you're hitting those timings, playing at that pace like every day, then you actually start forcing mistakes like against the good teams. You know, then those sub players on that team start fucking shit. Then they start getting fucked up. When you're staying like boom, like when you're on that shit,
he's in mid-door.
Like that's when they start making mistakes, and you're like, dude, we're fucking. I'm all over these guys. You know what I mean?
I'm all over these guys.
You know what I mean?
I've run in circles with these guys.
No, 100%. But that's the hardest thing. It's hard to do. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Same goes for an AR. It's the same shit. It really like in its own way. An AR in a sub game mentally is a little bit different. Like
that's what I love, bro. I love my ISOs.
Bro, the biggest thing with the AR,
I feel like ISO is definitely like a big thing too.
I love my ISOs, dude. That's my whole shit.
The hardest thing about an AR is like off spawn, like that first engagement you get in. Like if you can get like that first engagement, get yourself into a position, like then you start to have like a big impact.
The thing is if you win that ISO, it's so big. Even
but like, did you play like matchups, Tom? As a sub?
100%.
Bro, like when you're playing like Seth or you were playing like whoever.
That's so toxic, bro.
Like
you had no choice. You had no choice.
When I matched up, like coming up, and then throughout my career, there were certain teams I was just licking my fucking lips who I was playing against, bro. Like for my in my
you're
ones,
talking
bro.
about,
Like
you're talking about like a hard counter. You're talking about you just hard countered
I mean,
somebody.
I don't necessarily think it's a hard counter. More just like a mentality kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it is a hard counter thing too, but just like you see certain subs on the other side of the stage, and you just got them.
I don't know. I feel like in my career, like all the top subs, like we'll run up by them, like Scump, John, Apathy. Like we traded, bro. Like I'd get them 1 week, they get me next week, then I'd get them the next week.
But I lived for like that was my favorite thing about competing, bro. Like I'd show up, and if I'm playing Matt and I wasn't on, he's gonna shit on me.
Yeah.
Every time.
A lot of trading.
Or like Clay. If I wasn't on against Clay, he's gonna shit on me.
Yeah.
Like I live for that shit, dude. It was so fun.
But also depending on the game, but no, seriously, chat. Go look. Y'all could go look at my head-to-head against all these players. I mean, you guys will see. I mean, it was just trade. It was a lot of trading, depending on the game, depending on just the moment at that time of year. Like, just like we would go back. Like we'd all have our moments. Like we would just like swap around. You know what I mean? Like, obviously it's a fucking team game. You know what I mean? But there was matchups for sure. Like I know what Sam's saying. Like there was definitely matchups.
Then you had people that were just like on worse teams that you knew you're just gonna run.
Yeah, like you had, those guys you were like, we're about to run these guys. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm shortcutting. These guys are ass.
I mean, listen, bro. They're all saying you're not that guy, pound 0 rings. It's all right. The ball knowers know. The ball knowers that are in here that have been here for a long, they know. You know what I mean? There's a lot of new gen guys in here that just aren't familiar with Call of Duty history. You know what I mean? They're just not familiar with it. But. It's all right to be uneducated. It's why Google's completely free for you guys. They also got AI now. You know what I mean? So you can check out that as well.
Protocol.
You can check out a little AI. You know who else was nasty? Your name was back in the day. Call of Duty Ghost. When he was top 3 with a thermal sight on that fucking what was it?
Freight?
The Remington with the Remington on Freight.
On Freight, top red.
What are we talking about?
We're talking
Ghost.
about you, Call of Duty Ghost, top 3 on Freight with the thermal sight. You were different, You were different.
Bro, listen, bro.
Like they don't even know shit like this because they're just like they're young and they're fucking dumb as rocks.
And it was 9 years ago.
Well, what's funny about that is like I ran a vector basically that whole game, but people remember that because I just had a map where I was slamming OpTic with the Remington up top Freight.
Yeah.
Ghost was so fun. I was a shit aim in Ghost, but that game was so fun.
That game actually was
Ghost
fun.
was fun. The most fun COD I ever played was IW.
That game's just aura and like community.
Because
like the pro community of IW was the best ever.
I feel like the highest individual skill gap was that game, bro. In my opinion, bro. You could literally just straight, I'm better than you in IW, bro.
You could solo win series for your
you
team.
could literally solo win series in absolute fucking square. Like, I'm squaring with you, you can miss, and I'm just gonna win. Like, if I'm turned up, like, dude, that game was just all about being turnt and fucking grinding. You just put in hours, like, you were gonna be better at that one.
I feel like I didn't really get to enjoy IW. Like, that guy, I didn't get to enjoy it.
He's there in the lane out.
That game was
so fun.
He's still there.
It's unbelievable. I put that game over AW, and I know that's not a popular take, but
yeah, I do too.
I put that game over AW.
Why?
I do BO3, IW, AW.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's crazy.
Yep, I agree with that too. But the reason I agree with that is just because
y'all think IW's over AW?
Tom,
but you had a lot more success in AW too.
Yes, I didn't have that many good places in AW, and the second part of it, I think I would have liked AW better if we went from like Ghost to BO3 to AW. AW was just like a crazy difference. From
Ghost to double dash.
Yeah, exactly.
From Ghost to the double dash.
Yeah, I say this all the time. AW was ahead of its time, bro. Was ahead of its time.
It was. It 100% was.
That game was actually fucking fire, bro. Imagine that game just like elevated now, like different graphics, but same mechanics and shit, like new maps.
Try to get us coming.
Like an AW remake would be so fire. It would.
We would be getting fucking fried on that game, bro.
Hell no. But you think we'd get cooked?
100%. Imagine a hacker with a double dash in a fucking
hacker with a double dash.
No, bro, you gotta understand.
This is through walls into the air.
No, this is more cracked than AW. What we're watching right now.
It actually is.
Yeah, I mean, but you said an updated, refined version of that game.
But I said same mechanics though, same mechanics, like same thing, like same pacing, same mechanics.
Actually, I don't even. You think this game's more turned than AW?
You didn't run fast. When you ran,
I need to go watch some AW again.
Go watch AW gameplay. Go watch AW gameplay.
The only movement in the game, like the slide was kind of ass, and you just had the dash.
You had to just be way more efficient with your movement. Like you couldn't just like get fucking dumb. You can't just be a moron with it and just keep jump dashing everywhere and just.
You guys might be right.
Like you just
going from ghost to
you gotta
this?
be way more efficient when you're moving. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit was jarring. Bro, I remember spawning in the first game I played of AW after Ghost. I was fucking tweaking on retreat. Like, holy fuck, this is what I'm about to play?
Hey, bro,
dude, the first time I spawned in on comeback, I was like, yo, bro.
Look at the door.
Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. This game that they're playing right now, Black Ops 6, is kind of similar to AW in a way.
That shit's more turned to AW, 100%.
Yeah, it is more turned. It's just the maps, too, though. Like,
wait, what's the most turned COD we ever had?
This one.
This one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Bro, these maps are insane, and the way that this game is
slide canceling Omni movement, 100%.
Omni movement on these small ass maps.
Yeah, I mean,
Vanguard was pretty fun.
Vanguard was also crazy.
Vanguard was a big out. Well, the spawns in Vanguard made it.
Yeah, Vanguard was also absurd.
Bro, that was the most. That season was the most unpredictable season that we've ever had. CWL, CDL included.
It also depends on the maps too.
Who won that shit anyway? I did. That's right.
Well, you guys figured out that. You guys like the only team that was able to like create some consistency
we actually
on the
mastered
game.
that game.
That's what I thought.
Took us forever, but we did.
One of the more impressive runs, even albeit short, 2 tournaments, but in CDL,
bro, there was no team on the planet that was fucking with us for those 2 events.
Yeah, well, nobody could figure out that game. What was it that you guys figured out? Really? Like, if you were to overall describe it.
I
don't know, bro. I think it was just like we had our system down and our the teamwork that we had, but Ken and Cap and Shane were so anal about every single detail of the game, and I think we just figured it out to the point where everything was perfect. I don't even think it was one quality. I genuinely think that we just mastered the title. Every single day, the shit that we would talk about would it was just fucking absurd. It was the most stupid shit ever, but it got to a point where we were just good at everything. It was nuts.
It makes sense.
Block timings, when to bump, we were doing shit. We were doing shit based on the timing on the hill, not just oh go rotate it this time. It was I have to bump you now to do this, to do this, to do this, to do this. If that makes sense.
No, that's how it is, bro. Whenever your team is you go into an event that you're about to win, you typically will have some unique ways to approach maps and situations that other teams aren't doing.
Yeah.
And that's
we had every situation that we were in that game in respawn game mode specifically, we had a 5-step system that every single situation, just for example, rotating on Berlin from fire to the train hill. We knew we had to get 1 kill in rotation. It didn't matter where it was. We had to give up the back, kill the guy on rotation again that spawned front, and then we would just full flip their team because we had front control. There was just shit we had a step to every single situation, and we never had a comment because everyone just knew. We were just in flow at the end of the game.
Yeah, once you get everything locked in and locked down.
Yeah.
Where everyone agrees, Tom. That's so godlike.
Hey, you know what's crazy too is and then you think back about all the arguments, all the VOD review, all the bullshit, and you're like, damn, all those arguments, that shit was all worth it, bro. When you finally win a chip, even just 1 chip, bro. If you won 1 championship,
Damn, we auto fade a bow cage earlier too. Fuck that map. Hell no. Bro, that map, every other team that was good at that game loved bow cage, so it just worked all year. We squared against every team that not on bow cage and didn't matter. Fucking hated that map. It was Seattle's best map, fucking FaZe's best map, OpTic's best map. Hated
somebody
that
saying,
shit.
would FaZe, Shotzi, and Hydra be good in any era? Yes.
Does he know
all of those guys, every era of COD would be godlike.
Yo, RV behind you, Brandon. He pitched IV.
There's a few others too.
One on me back right. Back right, 2 back right, 2 tools.
Bro, if I had to play against Paco and AW,
ahead of their time, bro. Those games are actually ahead of their time. No bullshit.
Bro, remember playing Kyler at the beginning of AW? I thought that kid was cheating.
Yo, I told a story on the broadcast the other day when we were talking about Kyler. I said one of the first times I played him was a solar, and I was on TK, and it was an S&D, and he was at B site, and he was beating the fuck out of us so bad that we were like, all right, yo, if you see him, run away and calm where he's at.
That's insane. You played against a hacker.
I will never forget that. We're like, yo, if you see Hoop, call him out and get together.
Dude, I remember.
It was so good.
It was the beginning of AW before I went pro. So I was in open bracket with Kyler. So I had to play against him. He got the game 2 weeks early. And I remember a screenshot came out of Pro 8s at the beginning of the game because they let Kyler play because he's God. He dropped 70 in Pro 8s at the beginning of the game. I was actually fucking flabbergasted.
Bro, Bro, I was like,
I was flabbergasted. It was a retreat hard point at 70. I said, fucking what?
Yeah, there were a couple people on the tail end where I was like,
I'm blocking up.
Like
I was
selling
teaming
him?
with like Swarley and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, I remember when I first played Simp and BL3 wagers, and I was like, yo, what's the rule? Like, you got to be 18. How old's that guy?
I got years before he comes in here and ruins everything.
Bro, I
gotta win now.
Let's go there.
It's like 2 more years, bro.
I gotta win now.
Should be weak.
Selling him to retire me? No, he did not.
Dude, we banned Cell from IW8s because we thought he was cheating.
I remember he came in there, dude, and it was Matt. He had me crying. He was like, none of this fucking guy play.
Yeah, and when P-Dog, we banned P-Dog too because he would host fuck from Denver or wherever.
Oh, well, he was actually a joke. Because
he would host from Colorado or wherever the fuck it was and slam everybody.
He was good, but I had played him on LAN and beat him, so I was sitting there, I was like, all right, man, like, we gotta figure something out, like this connection. Either you're banned or
bring back the IW8s tournaments, man. I talk about this shit once a week, dude.
Bro, so Classic was an absolute tyrant in the IW8s, bro.
My guy, Nicky D.
People blame Matt for a lot of this stuff, but it was really Classic that had the final say.
Top 5 most underrated players of all time, right there.
Yeah, he played ethical ball. For sure.
Yes, he did. Him and Jerry both.
He's very smart. Yeah, Jerry was good. He's just kind of buns at search.
No, he's front up. What you gonna do?
Seems to be a theme for that team.
Yeah.
Jerry was really good, bro. He's so good at Hardpoint.
Yeah, Jerry's just smart.
Look at Berg, man.
He made the game way easier.
What's going on, Berg?
Hey, stop. Guys.
That's why Tom had edge on a lot of these guys a lot of times because he was good at fucking search and destroy. A lot of those crack subs back then weren't that good at search, bro.
Maybe Tom.
Yeah, that's
like a huge difference.
That's all I played. I came up from search.
Yeah, like the ones that came up from search, like they just had like an advantage.
That's actually facts. Every event I won, like a search was such a big part of it.
You wouldn't get a spot mine.
Yeah. I remember winning BO4 in London, and I had a .69 S&D KD, and we won like 2 searches.
He won the
whole event. We won 4 games every series we played.
Oh, that's answered your question. Somebody asked me the other day if like has there been a team that's been ass at search that's won an event?
Yeah,
and I couldn't
we
think
were
back.
horrible at search.
What team
we just won every respawn. 100 Thieves. We just won every respawn we played.
Oh my god.
Alright, one more. They're gone, Paco.
Top 5 most underrated pros ever.
Just run out tower, brother.
Looney. I'm putting my whole Rise team in there. I'm not bullshitting you. I think Nick, Dan, and Jerry are all top 3.
Nah, dude. In their time, though, people gas the fuck out of Jerry.
Nobody talks about them, though. Like, currently, nobody talks about any of them. And I think all 3 of them are insane. You could say the same for, like,
App, though.
I think App's also in there. I think App is also underrated as fuck.
Most underrated player is low-key John, bro. That guy did like
Champs MVP.
Bro, John is underrated, bro. People do not talk about John as like one of the all-time good players. Like he's a
there's no way.
Wait, when do you see people talk about John?
Bro, there's no way that John's underrated. I mean, if I maybe
John
like from what you've seen, but back up. There's no way, bro. And it was Champs MVP.
And it's even pre that, like he was so good prior to that too.
So you think he's underrated, Sam, and you think he's underrated?
I don't hear anybody ever mention him like in like really good SMGs.
Nah,
this map is also absurd, by the way. P4 row.
I hold him in pretty high.
I feel like John gets mentioned a decent amount.
John gets mentioned a lot, bro.
Does he?
I will say the one thing about John that doesn't get the gas that it deserves is World War II. He was fucking gross in World War II. But I don't think that anyone really talks about him that year.
John was also insane at Black Ops 2.
I think Black Ops 3 was his best game.
Time really gone,
yeah,
dude, Ant loves that dolphin dive shit.
There's no way that shit actually ever works, right?
And we're holding. Actually, I think it does work from time to time. It's just a good way to like camera the drop.
Wait, do you guys think Nato's underrated? He's got insane lore. He's got great.
That's somebody that nobody talks about.
He's got good lore, like good
maybe
like some of the like I think
a good shout.
If anybody asks us, we all just kind of go like, bro, Nato was crazy.
Yeah, because we played and we just knew that he was fucking crazy.
Nah, John is underrated. They don't put him in the same table as you and Scum, and he was up there. And I disagree. I think people always put John.
Always put people put John above.
They always put John above me. Yeah, they always do. Yeah, it's the ring. Yeah, it's the ring.
John just didn't have the placings over a longer like. He had some like.
He's a Treyarch player.
Yeah.
John was the Treyarch Reaper, bro.
Yeah, nah, he got the ring in Black Ops 3. So and he hit peak in that. He was pretty like.
Yeah.
He was pretty.
Yo,
next
you know
level at
what,
that shit.
dude? J-Cap is fucking underrated, bro.
Cap should have won 5 champs. Can we talk about it?
Underrated, dude.
Cap should have won 5 Call of Duty champs.
Bro,
That's
almost every
insane.
team.
That's insane.
Almost
should've
every
won
team
5.
that joined
That's
got
crazy.
better, bro.
Almost
5,
winning
man.
5 champs is crazy. Wait, how many does he have?
2.
2, I think. Yeah.
He lost BO2. He lost IW. And
He was at 4 out of 5
what was the other one?
finals, wasn't he?
There was one more. Yeah.
Wow, I'm mind blown.
Yo, what's good, brother?
What's up, Wheelhouse?
All right, we want to talk about underrated. Listen, man, Zen. Nah, I don't know.
Hey, Tony. What's going on, Tony? Tony, do you think J-Cap was underrated?
We're having a good combo in here right now, Tony.
Nah, I think
he
J-Cap.
was.
I think J-Cap's perfectly rated. I have Cap like top. Cap's
Cap's nasty, bro.
Cap's ranked anywhere from 5 through 10, all time.
I agree, but I don't think everybody has him there.
Nah,
Oh.
people aren't gonna put him in top 5. They'll put him closer
No,
to 10
yeah, no.
after the terrors and shit. Now,
But, like,
I have Cap like 8, 9ish right now.
he's
I think.
like 8 to 12 area.
Bro, if you take Cap's years too, like BO1 and like MW2 and even COD 4, he was godlike. People don't even know this. He
Bro,
was so
no,
good.
I used to love
I wish I
watching
could've
Cap
played
in
against
Black
Takeover
Ops
Cap.
1, bro. Black Ops 1 Cap was
Bro,
like
he
my
was
favorite
insane.
player to watch.
Bro,
He was so
I
insane.
wish I was in COD then to just see Cap be godlike.
Bro, you know what he did, bro? In MW2, Sam, and like Black Ops 1, he was one of like maybe 3 players who ran the AR but literally played objective. And so he was a straight winner. Like he actually from day 1 was playing ethical ball. From literally day 1.
Nah, actually, yo, low key aura proof.
Yeah, Proof has insane aura.
Proof actually might be number 1.
Proof
Proof
is
actually
like-
might be the most underrated player of all time.
Bro, Dashy's
no,
like
no,
the
no.
20th
He might be
generation Proof.
No,
That's
the
what he
most,
is.
The most
might be one.
underrated player of all time is Slacked, in my opinion.
I put
I think-
Jerry.
Nah,
Wait,
he's
Tony. I
good.
put my whole Rise team in there. Is that faded or no?
What, underrated?
Danny, Jerry, and Nick. I put them all 3.
Wait, all 3 in what? The underrated card?
Yeah, like top
category?
5 underrated. I put all 3 in the top
I
5.
think
I've been
Slacked
say-
is underrated for sure.
He is underrated.
Jerry
He
is. I think Jerry is literally the most underrated of all time.
Yeah, Slacked is
I don't
really
know.
underrated.
I think so.
No, he is really underrated, bro. I don't
He
know.
is. Trust
Overrated,
me, he is.
underrated of all time.
I think so.
There's a real argument for that.
Because like
Somebody
Like
said
that saying
Slacked
stump,
is
I'm getting
dog
off.
shit as fuck.
No.
You see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
No,
saying, bro.
Jerry has the
No,
highest
no,
average
no.
placing outside of the
Yeah,
dynasty.
nah, Jerry was
bro,
not
people
dog
don't
shit,
understand.
bro. He was
the
not
thing
dog
with,
shit.
The thing with Jerry is I don't think Jerry ever got flowers. Like when Proofy was doing his thing,
Nah,
Proof
people are
got
insane,
flowers.
bro.
Like everyone would gas Proofy. I feel like no matter what team Slacked was on, he was overshadowed a little bit.
Yeah,
and he
'cause
never
I was
got
there,
his
you know
true
what I mean?
flowers. Exactly, because you were to tear it.
Bro, that's a good point. I mean, he was insane at Hardpoint. There's a good argument.
He had a
Somebody
good. Jerry
said-
has a great mind for the
somebody
game.
said JB getting ran and ranked. Bro, these players are retired, bro. He's married
got
with
2
a
kids,
kid.
bro.
Bro, he's like he doesn't play the game at a level where he used to play it at anymore. Bro, you guys are actually hilarious, bro.
Nah, JB's like mind for the
They're
game
the
was actually
same way
really
when
good.
we play like ranked play and shit, bro. They'll just like
Bro, guys, we're old.
we're old.
We're chilling.
We're chilling. We're not going as hard as we used to, guys. We're not scrimming every day. Like it's just.
All right, what
like
do
a
we
whole
think about
different-
Nato?
I mean,
We
we
said
just
Nato
talked
was
about
He said
underrated.
him.
Nato was underrated. He's underrated for sure.
He's underrated, but I feel like when you ask like the old school pro players, they
Yeah,
all go,
nah,
Nato
you
was
ask-
insane.
Yeah, Nato's kill horror ability was unmatched.
Nato's ability to get 5 kills when the game was unwinnable at the end of the last 30 seconds was second to none.
Seriously.
Just second to none.
There's also players that were like really solid that were underrated, where people thought were like ass. Like yo, Rick was solid, bro. People thought he
Nah,
was
Rick
ass.
was ass, bro.
Bro, Rick was solid.
Rick was
bro.
ass, bro.
Yo, Sam, you're actually dope. You're hilarious.
Nah, tell me he wasn't, Tom. Tell me he wasn't,
he
bro.
was, yo, his eyes,
He was neg 4.
his
He's
eyes
popping
would
a 5 in the last
his eyes
30
would light
seconds.
up, and he's just taking through everybody.
Bro,
with
wait,
50
yo,
Nato's
that's a
neg
good point,
4?
Archer.
Yeah, 5 piece.
Wait,
Like,
at the
I'm
end of the
taking
game,
it-
yeah,
at the end of
Nato.
the game.
Yes,
In this day and
100%.
age, I'm
At
taking
the
Nato. I'm
last
taking
30
Nato
seconds
more,
of the
bro.
game, if Nato's negative, he's ending positive. I promise.
You're taking Nato's
promise.
more, you said?
Yeah, hell, I'm always taking Nato's more in this day and
I
age.
promise, bro.
Yo, in the day and age of parlays,
He'll always
Nato would
find
be
a
so
way.
good for
He'll always
that.
find a way, bro.
Nato could have been neg 12 with a minute left. He's ending positive every time. I swear to God. I never saw Nato go negative. It was absurd.
Yo, do you guys remember the fucking clip where Nato just walks out on stage?
Yeah, IW Anaheim. Bro, he was fucking turned. Me, Nick, and Jerry are all backstage shrieking at this guy. Nato, turn around!
Oh, that's my
He's
favorite
blacked
COD
out,
clip
bro.
ever.
They're cut.
He's just standing there grinning next to Jack. Oh,
Nato's
it's so
also
good.
like one of the most underrated TeamSpeak voices
So
of all
good.
time.
Yeah.
Close in there, our camera room.
Like Nato,
Going to you.
like Nato never streamed, but he was always on streams, and
Yeah,
he
I'm
would
gonna
just
play
disappear for 3 hours,
You
come
move
back and go,
forward.
ha, no.
I got him.
Bro, we
Yeah,
need to go
so-
back to like 2016 TeamSpeak, man.
I'm trying.
Dude, Nato's hilarious,
Like
dude.
Nato
Bro,
don't say a word for like 3 hours, then Jay Cap be like, "Yo, Zan, you're fat." He just go, "No."
Bro, I teamed with Nato for so long. I think a lot of us did. And bro, we would try to watch VOD in like Black Ops 3, and he would just be trolling, talking shit. Like
Nato
the
was
entire
impossible,
time.
bro. He was impossible to get better with. I swear to God.
Bro, we'd be like watching VOD and be like, "What, Jay? Are you high?" We're like, "Bro, what are you talking about?"
Bro,
like,
he would actually blatantly lie about shit too. He used to piss me off so
Wait, who's
bad.
this?
Nato.
Oh,
Like we
Nato.
watched
He used to
VOD and
like
he'd just be trolling.
lie about situationals to like make it seem like it wasn't his fault and shit. We'd be like in theater like looking at the play and he's still lying. I used to tweak me the fuck
Bro,
out.
Nato's
Bro,
comedy,
Space would be like
He's so
raging, and then Mike would just or Nato would just literally be like, "If any of you guys got a fucking kill," we're like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Bro,
It's like Nato, your rotation here was ass. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys can't buy a 2-piece.
Bro, that motherfucker used to call out in his sleep. I'm not even trolling. The motherfucker used to
You
call
guys
out in his
can't
sleep.
buy a 2-piece, bro. Like, what am I supposed
He
to
called
do?
out top white one night in his sleep, bro. I'm not even trolling.
Hell yeah, boys turn. Hell no, KJ, I'm from
And
these
he
guys.
used to keep the room at 50. He used to keep the room at like fucking. It used to be so cold. Wait,
Dude,
do you
I
remember how cold
I
his
teamed
rooms
with
used to be?
him. I
what's
teamed
fucking
with him at IW, and it was awful, bro. He
Bro.
kept the room at 50 degrees.
What? You said?
I mean, I legitimately think like Nato didn't care if we won or lost. Like he just wanted to go off.
100%. He wanted a 1-5. It didn't
I
matter.
didn't believe that, bro.
Nah, I put Nato as the big. Someone asked me the biggest kill horror of all time in my chat the other day. I said Nato.
He was awesome because he would take over a game, but he was the most selfish player ever.
Yeah, Nato's hilarious, bro. Nato's comedy.
I'd be like, "Yo, Nato, let's go around back and be like, what? So you can fucking bait me?" I'm like, what?
All right, one
Fuck.
people is by the van.
Like, yeah, actually.
Yeah, slide, bitch.
Bro.
Yo, laughing because Nato, that's how Nato was, bro. Nato's hilarious. Yetzi
I
would
can't
say shit like
believe
that.
you
Yetzi
two
would.
won a chip together, bro.
Nah,
That's the most typical chip of all time.
I can't
You
believe
two
I won
study?
with Nato.
Bro.
Brother, we took over, bro. We actually went crazy. Yeah, Nato used to push me to my limits though, cause I'd always battle with him for kills. We used to compete against each other for kills.
Hey, did I ever tell you the story about when we were practicing ones on precinct
That's funny,
uplink with
bro.
Nato?
That's so funny.
Wait, practicing uplink throws?
Diabolical duo.
Did I ever tell
That's
you
what
that?
They called us the diabolical
what
duo.
happened?
Bro, okay, so on precinct, you know, not the ticket side, the other side,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
the
yeah.
links in the corner. So you know, like construction to the right, like that
Yeah.
little room. So
Yeah.
there's a one on the stairs from mid. You throw it over that.
Yeah, you throw it
bro.
over.
We practiced that one
We should
for
jump
like
down and do it.
I don't know 2 hours. Nick or Nato didn't hit it one time.
He didn't give a
He
fuck.
didn't hit it. He didn't hit it one time, bro.
That can't be real.
I,
You
no,
didn't
no,
hit it?
I swear to God on my mother's life, bro. He didn't
Not
hit
once?
it one. On my mom's life, bro. He didn't hit it one time.
that's hilarious to me
At the
'cause I
end
know.
of it, because like we're just throwing ones, like we don't know who's actually hitting it or not. Nato at the end goes, guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't hit it once. I'm never touching the ball again. Jerry, Nick, and I fucking lost it,
Bro, you know what that is though, Sam? That's
fucking lost.
that's literally weaponized incompetence, bro.
Bro, it actually was. He's like, I can't hit this shit. You guys just gotta grab ball. I said fucking what?
Bro, because he just didn't give a fuck, dude. Like
He
that's
just
the
wanted
shit
to
where
shoot
it's
his
like,
gun. He just wanted to shoot
Yeah.
his gun so bad.
that's the shit where you playing uplink right. He goes 27 and 14. You guys lose because he doesn't hit that
just
throw
can't grab
once,
the ball.
and then he pulls it up. He goes, "You guys just weren't fucking getting any kills." And we're like, "Bro, I don't know what to do anymore." Like he's 27-14. I can't really say anything to him.
There.
Oh my god. We tried to drop him to pick up Pierce, and he was MVP at Anaheim.
We need an A. I'm a fucking car.
We tried to make a roster change, and he was the best player in the world.
He's causing you situations, but he's a fucking 2.0.
Bro, he was undeniable at Anaheim. It was literally a week later. We tried to drop him a week before the event, and he was the best player in the game at Anaheim.
Like, dude, fuck, bro.
Oh, it was so funny. Bro, we won that shit. He goes, no hard feelings, huh, guys?
Bro, when Hilton was our coach, he would literally be like, Nato, if you go off here, I'll buy you a steak tonight. And Nato would be like, fucking bet.
I have money, bitch.
He would just shit on people.
And he would just go, he would play so much better, bro.
I love it, man. I love Nato, bro.
He'd turn and go, Hilton, what about that steak, buddy?
Fucking love Nato, man.
Yeah, I missed that guy, dude.
Holy fuck.
You miss him. He's in the chat.
know what's up, guys?
He
Hey,
be in here.
top right.
I saw him
Yeah,
tweeting
but
about
he-
Rivals yesterday.
Yeah, but he's like not in calls and shit anymore.
Yeah, we do gotta get him in calls.
Bro, I had the funniest Cold War team ever. It was me, Nato, Decimate, and Tej. It was
Oh my God.
It was
Wait,
the
that-
least
is that-
productive team of
challenger.
all time, but it was the funniest here. Like JT and Nato going at it. It's like what, JT? You're actually just a fat ass. I can't even talk to you.
Big door
Holy
statue.
fuck.
That's so toxic with Tej on it, and you back then.
Oh my god.
Who's goes on the left? Then it or Dale's at the Jeep. People left Jeep.
Solo life.
No, underrated team speak voice, dude. Rizma, I agree with that.
Yo, no, Rizma's laugh is top 3.
Rizma?
Rizmo's-
Rizma was hilarious, bro.
Bro, hilarious, dude.
Yeah, he was
Who the
comedy.
fuck is Rizma?
Yeah,
Who is
it's like
Rizma?
a little
Are you
bit before
serious?
you. That's
No, that's
insane.
before me for
Sam.
sure.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
That's
Sam.
before me
what?
for sure.
Well, actually, it's not that before you, Sam.
Yeah,
No,
it was
it's
'cause it
not.
was Black Ops 2 and Ghost.
Yeah, that was way
What'd you see
before
with
me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Sam wasn't around.
Yeah,
in
I
Black Ops
wasn't
2.
around until AW.
He's behind the mid.
Yeah, Rizma
AW's when I
kind of
went
did pay
pro.
off in AW.
That's actually crazy.
That guy was
Yeah, I was
hilarious.
a shit aim in BO2 and Ghost.
Where is Jert? Oh, Jert's underrated.
I almost beat
but-
Nameless in my first event ever.
When? Where?
St. Louis. You were in open bracket with Mullet Nation.
I swear I thought.
St. Louis.
Bullet Nation.
Oh, wait.
When your team with Ricky.
Oh, we got third at that event.
Yeah, I almost beat you guys in open.
Damn, dude.
I took
Oh, yeah,
I took a map off y'all.
That was me, Rick, Nato, and who the fuck?
Sharp.
Was that JB? Oh, Sharp, yeah.
Nah, low key,
I almost beat you guys in open. I was fucking tweaking.
Oh, I'm probably sitting there like
I
this.
think we
kid,
won a
who's this guy?
Hardpoint and I was fucking tweaking. Then you guys slammed us in the search and control.
What a good event, bro. That was
Oh,
part
yeah.
of Rico's
Oh
run.
yeah, they don't
That
know
was my
about.
first event. That was my first event ever.
They don't know about cynical.
Ain't that guy
Oh,
got Halo?
yeah, bro. Cynical. Yo, that guy said he couldn't go to an event because his cats got pregnant.
Bro, you are wait, Zid. Nah. Yo, Zid, do you remember when Knox was gonna go to an event when he got mono?
Wait, no. He just
Bro,
ignored us
lied
for a
'cause
week
he
and
didn't
then
want to
got
go to
mad.
events.
Brother, yeah, Darian lied to me for he ignored me for 4 days saying he had mono. And in my head, I'm like, bro, what? There was no sickness back then that would stop me from playing COD. It doesn't matter. I was scrimming. It was not a single sickness.
Everyone wanted to go to an event, so he lied about having mono, so we would drop.
I'm not gonna lie. As somebody who's had mono at an event, that shit's not like something.
No,
like
but he did it, bro. He was getting no. What
Did
was
he
the other
actually
ones
not
in?
have mono?
No, he didn't, bro. What was the other thing?
No.
He said his
To this
house
day,
was
he
getting
says he did.
fumigated.
Who was this?
No, to this day,
Darian Hollow. He
listen,
said his
here's what
fucking-
happened, bro. He was in love, bro.
He
It's
was
the
just making
only
shit
thing.
up. He was just making shit up.
Yeah,
He
he was
said
in
his
love,
house
bro.
was getting fumigated, so he couldn't get
Oh,
on for
there
a
it is.
week.
He was in love, Tony. Tony, he was in love.
Yeah, he was in love, bro.
I'm unlocking all my core memories right now.
Wait,
He was
Zin,
in love. He was young.
What?
Tony
Holy
was
fuck.
young. He was
remember
dumb.
Option? You remember that kid?
What?
Insane.
Wait, he said he was a medium jersey. It was a 3X.
Oh, come on, bro.
Coming into
No,
the event.
no, that
I think
actually
it's Jimbo
happened.
with Nate Shot or something. He told him, he said, yo, I'm a medium. He shows up to the event and he has no jersey. Everybody's like, yo, where's your jersey?
How the fuck do you get mono? How do you get mono? I got mono bad, bro.
Yo,
Real
back
bad.
in the day was
Come on,
so
come on,
good
really
when we
great.
didn't know what each other looked like.
Bro,
Bro,
I
it was
felt
so
like I had
funny.
no energy, bro.
It's the kissing disease.
That's what they
Holy
say,
fuck.
but I don't understand that.
Wait,
Wait,
so
what
now,
event did you have that at?
now I'm just thinking about our
Like
teams
kissing
and
disease?
we team killed Fellow if we would leave
Oh
the team.
my God, Fellow hated
Wait, you
me.
gotta tell that story.
It's
You
from
gotta tell
kissing
that
the
story.
huzz?
Bro,
Zed, you
Fellow
gotta tell the
hated
story.
me. All I did, so I was just a fat scumbag. I would call Fellow a bird all day. I would just call him a bird, and I would just team kill him in practice. And one day, he just fucking leaves the game. I'm not fucking team with you. He just rage quit, left the team, tweeted FA.
We wanted to make a roster change for somebody, and the only way we knew we could drop him, we just team kill him. We just didn't let him scrim.
What? Who?
Bro, we just didn't let him play with us. We just
Fellow?
Yes, Fellow.
Wait, why?
We just did. We wanted to drop
That's
him,
the
but he,
most toxic shit I've ever
so
heard,
he
bro.
would just spawn it. We just team kill him to the point where he literally left our team and tweeted free agent.
That's
Wait,
insane.
I don't remember this. I feel like we would all know
Bro,
about
that's
this.
gotta be
We
like
were
one
on-
of the
we were
most
on,
toxic ways to drop a
What was
teammate.
it? We were on Justice, so we
Bro.
were in the league at the time.
That's
Pretty
when,
okay.
fucking toxic.
bro,
I mean,
there was a team called Synergy, and it was owned by some UFC fighter. I forget his name, and that guy wanted to beat the fuck out of me because I would just be in a call and I tell him to shut his fucking mouth, and I don't know why I talk to this guy like that, but this guy wanted to beat the shit out of me.
He wanted
Wait,
to
Who
fuck
was it?
out of
Who
you?
was on that team? Dude, I don't know any of these teams. Was this like when you guys were like AMs?
Now this is like AW. Like this is back
Tony's been playing COD since he's 11. He's been in the league
No, I
since
know.
he
I
was
knew
11.
him I knew him all the way back then, but he fell down to like the amateur scene for a couple of years.
Yeah, well, after I took my break, I tried coming back like nothing happened, and everyone just like, bro, you can't just disappear for 6 months.
Oh, bro, Tony came out to the scene and we're like, this kid's the Messiah, dude. He's funny. He's great. He's like good at the game. Like this guy's about to be on a great team.
No,
He just went MIA.
my age has actually fucked me over. I was 15 and I couldn't play at champs for 3 years. So whatever good team I was on, I would just get dropped at some point because I couldn't go to champs.
That was your prime, bro. Low key. You're 15, 16.
I was actually unreal.
Yeah, you were nasty back then.
Is that when you were on FaZe?
They're close.
Yeah, FaZe I got dropped from.
Watch out.
Damn.
I remember you were on FaZe. You were fucking gross.
I got the OpTic text and Ghost. They said, when do you turn 18? And I said, bro, just get it changed for me.
Bro,
I'm
I was
begging
fucking
you.
team scrimming against Zen and MW3. You had to be like fucking 12.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
that was
joined
me.
OpTic back in the day?
No, they hit me up, but I was still 16.
Really?
Two guys. I got
Yep.
one more cat.
No way. So you could have been
That's
on
tough.
OpTic at 16?
Brother,
tough.
brother,
Bro,
joining
Zen
OpTic then
so
was like
toxic, guys.
that was like 100K followers
You would have had
in
an
a day.
island right now.
Yeah, that was 100K followers first day.
Short.
Bro, you were
wait,
so toxic
Wait,
back then,
so
bro.
why did they offer you a spot if you were
Yeah.
16?
Well, they asked me. They said they hit me up and asked when I turn 18, and I said, bro, please get it changed for me. I'm only 16 still.
That's actually absurd that there was
Wait, who
one
hit
tournament
you
a year
up?
you couldn't play it.
Try to get to you.
You remember?
Either Seth or Nate, I forget who.
Damn. I wonder if they remember that.
Take a shot, cat.
I have no idea. It was when they were
That's
making
so funny.
changes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, not the stick, bro.
You just
Not
stuck him in the back of the head.
I just got stunned that through the
Bro, we
Yeah,
were
the
all
scump
toxic
rule.
back
The
then.
scump rule at
No,
17.
we were, but you were just so annoying, bro. You had just high pitched voice. You were so toxic. You were always
I would
entertaining.
just talk shit to everybody.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch that clip of Pat or Seth and Haggy talking shit to each other?
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was actually
Dude,
hilarious.
oh my god, man.
That was comedy.
Wait, the best one is actually Tom's, bro. Tom's on
Yeah,
solar.
the one on solar.
Oh yeah, you're wasting all your money on e-girls and food.
And then Chris goes, weren't you with, you know what? Never mind. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, this guy's fighting. And I called him Tubby. Remember I called him Tubby?
Oh, bro. TeamSpeak crash outs, man. Part of the history. Damn, 39 and 23 getting 3-1.
See, the thing, why do you guys think we don't see crash outs like that anymore?
Now the best.
Because the passion.
No,
You think it's a
the
passion? Like, for
Well,
instance,
no.
like eights. Like, how come
We
nobody,
hated each other
how come nobody goes at it in
competitively.
eights? No, but we
because they're not friends like we were.
Everyone's-
I swear,
yeah,
that's
that's
why.
right.
The reason
think
why
that's why?
I could
You
call
think that's
Haggy
why?
a fat, disgusting fuck was because we were boys at the end of the day. Now, like, what's a good
No one's
example?
cool in it, bro.
Like, could you imagine?
Like a Booza and fucking Shotzi hanging out.
Yo,
That didn't happen.
what are the low key like rivalries that people don't know about? TeamSpeak rivalries. There was a
TeamSpeak
few,
rivalries?
bro. Me and Enable had crazy beef.
Well, bro, that was back. Me and Lamar. When I left TK
Oh,
for
bro,
OpTic, Lamar hated
Lamar had
me.
beef too.
Lamar hated you.
Got beef, bro.
Lamar
me and
hated
Bro.
Lamar had beef too.
I don't think
Bro.
I had anybody.
Bro, me and Lamar had me muted on Mumble, so we'd both be captains and eights, and he'd have to have information relayed because he refused to hear my voice after I left TK.
Forgot
But I
about
went-
that. That was hilarious.
I'll never forget.
Temp and Doug.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Bro, when they were playing $500 H trials in IW, bro. Oh
Yo,
fuck.
yo, Temp. Yeah, I remember that. That shit was hilarious, bro. Yo,
Bro,
Temp.
back then, dude, there was no clip farm back then. Everything was genuine and
Everything
real.
was
That's,
genuine.
Yo,
That's
Donnie
what
was
makes
so
it
funny,
so
dude.
hilarious.
Donnie was so funny because he was one of the new gen kids that still came into the TeamSpeak and like trolled like that. Bro, he used to go in on Doug. It was bad.
Yeah, I don't think I had any, but I don't think I had any TeamSpeak beefs. Now that I think
Slasher
about
and
it.
Aches was phenomenal.
That was always a good one.
Yeah, the Slasher Eggs beef was
Yeah,
phenomenal.
that was always a good one.
I mean, I feel like back in the day, we all had a little bit of beef with each other, and not in like we hated each other way. It was
It's just
like
competitive.
just competitive beef. Yeah, we were all pretty competitive with each other.
Every single person thought that everyone else was complete and utter shit.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. That's just how it was. Like that was the
Wait,
culture.
Formal Clayster beef was phenomenal too.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a real one.
That was a good one.
Was that a real one? That was a real
Oh
one?
yeah. I used to be at events and I'd be like, yo, you guys just fucking squabble.
Wait,
dog.
what was it Miami that Donnie and Austin almost fought, or Lamar? You guys remember that?
Lamar almost got in a couple fights.
Yeah.
Was it my? You guys know what I'm talking about? It was Donnie. Was it Donnie?
Lamar
No, it
used
was
to
Donnie
say
and
some
Brandon.
crazy
It was
shit.
Donnie and Brandon. They almost fought.
Oh yeah, Donnie and Brandon almost.
You guys
fought.
remember
Yeah,
that?
I do remember
Wait,
that. I do remember
yo,
that.
Lamar did get in the fight. Does the community know about that when he rocked Jugster?
Did Adam have to escort Lamar out of the venue?
Wait,
Lamar fought somebody?
No, he punched somebody.
Bro, this was like Black Ops 2. He was probably like 14.
Bro, Adam had to escort him out the venue.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I remember Donnie pushed Brandon at Miami, I think, in BO4, I think.
And then Too Quick used to try fighting everybody, but like only if they were smaller than him. Like, bro, Too Quick saw me. I'm like I was just a fat, short kid. I was the most unintimidating person ever. I said, yo, what's up, Aaron? He said, what? Me or hold my belt? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? He was just blacked out.
That's actually comedy. That's actually hilarious.
That was
He
the Nashville event.
he started taking off his Louis belt.
Fucking crying. I'm fucking crying thinking back to.
Wait, that event was actually lit. The Great Wolf
That's
Lodge.
funny as fuck.
Oh, UMG Nashville. Or no, Dallas.
That was
Dallas.
What were
was
Donnie and
Dallas.
Bruce
Was
fighting
Dallas.
about?
Wait, you guys know Clay and Aches almost fought the first time they ever met each other, right? It was fucking hilarious. It's 2011 at the Dallas tournament in BO1, and fucking we were all at the hotel. My uncle's there with me because my grandma won't let me travel alone.
Wait,
So me and my
what the
uncle
fuck
we're
is
playing
this,
pool
bro?
down there, and then Pat's down there, and Clay with his boys
the
pull
fact
up
he found
and
that.
surround him against the wall and like talking shit.
Wait, they
And my uncle-
surround him and his
Yeah,
boys? They jumped him?
they surrounded Pat and they were like talking shit to him. Like,
Wait, Clay's
way.
boys?
yeah, Clay and like whoever he was with, they were talking shit to Pat.
What,
No.
his
BO1.
WVU fucking Wolfpack?
I don't know who it was, bro. This is way back, right? And so my
That's
uncle
insane.
actually interrupted it and like stopped it. So they were like going in on each other. It was the first, dude. This is the first time we're all meeting each other, and this is like everybody seeing each other. All the years and years of talking shit. I'll never forget that though. It's just so funny how their careers ended up being.
Bro, I'll never forget it. The way I bet. Yo, I bet in World at War.
You guys just always went green.
Wheeler, do you remember I bet in World at War?
Yes, I bet is a
He was a toxic fuck, dude.
bro.
Yeah,
That
you
guy
wanna
is
talk
the
toxic?
most toxic.
I was definitely the most toxic. If we're talking actually toxic.
Dude, to this day, bro, he still messages me.
Let's get the shower.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
he's
bet
still
was out of his
That guy used to
mind.
tweet some unbelievable shit. He used to tweet genuinely unbelievable shit.
Bro, I bet versus Fizz used to go insane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
rest in
what,
peace
Phil?
to
You were
Phil, bro.
fucking
That's my
awful.
guy.
Ibad was actually a menace. To
Yo, but Ibad did like the rapid fire. He goes, "You fucking clown, you fucking trash."
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I bet it was he was a different breed for sure.
I better be like, listen, no, ZooMaa, people like you are ruining the game.
Yeah, he used to talk mad shit. But I don't think, like, at the end of the day, though, I don't think, like, I don't know. I bet he didn't actually seem mad.
No, that guy,
psychotic.
yeah, he is. That guy's a nut.
No,
Bro.
he
He's
is
still
psychotic.
tweeting. Bro, I'll link you his shit. If you read his tweets. Bro, dude, listen, man. He is the super against OnlyFans. You go read his tweets; they're psychotic. I looked at him like the other month. I was crying.
Nah, I don't know if I could pull those up.
Nah, you can't pull those up, Tom. That's another article for you,
Yeah,
Tom.
not
That's
good
another
PR.
article
That's
way
not good PR
back.
for me right now. That's not good PR for me.
That guy is hilarious, bro.
You know what I mean?
Ibad might be the king of DJs to come out of the COD community.
Oh yeah.
He might be number one.
I don't know. Bezo's
Nah, I
up
don't
there.
want his
Oh
phone.
yeah, no, I see Bezo talking about having sex with his dad and shit all the time.
What?
Yeah, that guy's insane, dude.
Bro, I
Bezo,
saw
bro, Bezo
Bezo.
tweets like legitimately like jaw-droppingly insane shit. Yeah.
Bro, I have him muted, but I won't
Bro,
follow him because he's
bro,
OG.
I got
But his
poked
tweets
on
are
the
insane.
shoulder at a bar in New Jersey last year in the summer, and it was a Bezo. He goes, yo! And I was like, what
no,
the
Bezo's
fuck?
insane. No, Bezo
bro.
is
Bezo,
insane, dude.
Bezo says the most unhinged,
Yo, he's
unbelievable
another one.
shit.
Yo,
Yes,
Bezo is
dude.
another
Bro,
one, bro.
he talks about like having sex with his dad so he can meet LeBron James and shit.
That's so absurd.
Bro, he used to break monitors and hort controllers and shit. He used
Bro,
to
him
spike
and Damon were
controllers.
the duo, dude, back then.
Is that him
That
and
was a
Damon?
fucking- Yes, bro, they were the duo, dude.
Bro,
Damon was crazy, too.
Damon's comedy, bro. Damon is another one who's comedy.
That guy
bro.
streamed himself pouring Hershey's chocolate all over his head.
No, no
You
one.
remember that?
Yeah, I do
You remember that?
I do remember
That
that.
was insane.
No, I do remember. I remember Damon doing that.
Yeah, there was two people that people wouldn't really talk shit to: Tipsy and Gucci. No one wanted
Yeah,
that.
no, nobody.
Nobody.
That dude
No
was
one
crazy.
was talking shit to
Tipsy.
either of them.
Like, yo, how the fuck is this guy good at COD? He'll literally kill me.
Yeah, dude. That guy. Wait, hey, remember the guy we saw outside the restaurant a couple weeks ago?
Just go. Come.
Fucking Jack Reacher, dude.
We were out to eat in the last event. And we just saw the fucking most yoked dude we've ever seen, bro.
But he was also like 6'8", dude. He was walking like RoboCop.
And we looked over and said, "Who the fuck is that?"
Bro, that Tips used to have to turn sideways to walk through doors. That guy's absurd.
Hey, you guys are dumb, dude.
Yeah, that's Wait, I don't know why I'm thinking about this. You guys remember fucking Keem at Columbus in AW?
Keemstar?
Yeah, didn't he get into a fight outside of the hotel in Columbus?
He fought Pittsburgh dude. I was there when it happened, bro. It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, I was coming out of the hotel when that shit started. That was fucking comedy, bro.
Yo, Senator, I was instigating that. I said, Keem, no way you're gonna let him say that. He said, "What, pussy?" and pushed him. Killa was there, bro. That was so good.
Events were it was a golden era, man. It was a fucking golden era, bro.
Nah, bro. Good times, man. Ricky Banks, he got banned from World of Beer. You guys remember World of Beer?
Yeah.
That was the spot.
I remember World of Beer.
That was the spot in Columbus, man.
World of Beer was the spot. That was the fucking.
That's where you go. That's where post event when you go to get glazed by all your boys.
Yep, some great wings there.
Good times.
It's like, yeah, you should drop this guy.
Yeah,
for
100%. Nah, bro, we'd be godlike. I promise.
Yeah, why should we fucking drop somebody?
Yeah, like, bro, think about it. Me and you, we'd be godlike.
Yeah, low-key, bro, every time we play 8, I don't think we've lost.
Yo, that's actually how it starts. Bro, like, have you noticed that? Like, 8s, we're like kind of the duo, bro.
We never lose, bro.
I don't know. I feel like
you got rid of X player. Like,
no, as soon as you walk in and you like make eye contact with somebody, you know, you just look at each other, you just know. You just like, yo, we running it or what? We running it.
Like both your teams just got top 6, but both you guys fried. You make eye contact. You're like, nah, bro, this is some shit.
Like, yeah, let's just
and back then, like the people that got World Star, like they wouldn't even go. Like, yeah. So you're like, everybody here is like,
it's literally a singles mixer.
Yeah, all of us had like 1.1s or better, bro.
No bullshit. You dropped the point at. You were in the hotel room, brother. All the 1.0s are at World of Beer.
Because I remember, bro, at Birmingham, I got fucking shit on, and I was literally chilling at the hotel. I go down the lobby to like grab some food.
There's no worse thing than seeing your teammates with people.
This is Sunday night, and I hear, "Yo, I think Aches is dropping you guys." I said, "What the fuck? That guy's dog shit." I was like, this guy's dropping me. So I was like, fuck, I gotta like figure out what's going on. So I started making some calls.
Bro, that's where I joined the OpTic Dynasty. Was that event? That shit was comedy.
Sunday night, I'm getting told I'm getting dropped. I'm like, how is it spreading like this?
That's insane, bro.
Nah, there's no worse feeling when you have a bad event and you're walking out like down to the bar to like get food or something, and your teammates are hanging out with other people, and you just know what's happening.
No, hold on. Hold on. I got a story, and it involves Tom.
Yeah, I know.
Have you guys ever heard the story of how FaZe dropped me in 2018?
No.
This was some of the most insane shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Was that before you joined OpTic?
Okay, listen. Yes, that was before.
Hold on.
What is happening to my team right now? They have 3 and 16.
Tony tells this story though, he doesn't talk about how he blatantly lied to us.
No. Okay, let me tell you something.
I will start from the beginning. That's why we lost the event.
No. That's not why we lost the event. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
It was a big part of it.
I'm gonna take full accountability. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Okay.
So Black Ops 4 FaZe. It was me, you, Attach, Crowder, and P-Dog, right? Yeah, and P-Dog.
Sorry, people are spamming 3 and 18.
Yeah, this was before Crowder retired.
Oh man. All right, go ahead, Zinni. Tell you something.
His guy just.
He got shit on it. People got distracted.
So Black Ops 4 FaZe.
Yeah.
I was actually pretty gross, but I entered my first relationship at the time, and I'm sure a lot of people know how that one goes. So I was a bit. Call of Duty wasn't my #1 priority as it should have been at the time. So I definitely wasn't the best teammate. I would disappear during scrims. I would
I was getting consistent cheeks, bro. He didn't know how to act.
AKA, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta take a shit. One map played. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta take a shit again. No map, one play. Guys, I'll be right back. We gotta take a shit.
It was
to the point where I
bad.
said, bro, how are you shitting every day, 7 times a day after every map? It takes us 4 hours to get through one set. What is going on?
No. Hold on. Just so everyone knows, I deserve to be dropped because of the way I was behaving. But it's just the way it happened that's actually hilarious.
You just got perma out of game shit, bro. Fuck.
Bro, please don't get me started. If I could go back in time, oh my god. So at the event,
you gotta learn, Tony. You gotta learn. Yeah, it is what it is. You learned from it, Tony. You learned from it.
So at the event, I was we were waiting for like matches to finish. It was no. This wasn't the 2 a.m. match versus Reciprocity, but we were waiting for matches to finish, and I guess they got a scrim, and my phone was on Do Not Disturb, and I didn't check it for a little bit, and they're all freaking out on me saying we got a scrim, blah blah blah. I show up to the scrim a little late. They're all pissed, and they had every right to be. Whatever. We get reverse swept at like 2 a.m. by Reciprocity, which was fucking tragic.
Jesus.
And what sucks was I was actually good at that game. I just wasn't like locked in. But the way we got dropped, so we flew Jet Suite X to LA. We had a FaZe photo shoot in LA. So we flew right from Vegas to LA. And me and Tommy are sharing a room. And Tommy's lying in my face right the entire time. I was like, yo, like, are we making a change? Blah blah blah. He goes, nah, I don't think so. And then this is oh no, hold on.
I can't say yes because then I'm in a Carolina Royal Ravens situation if I say yes.
Because
the team is completely because then the team is completely compromised.
Yeah, Celium's rumored to be going to Envy or FaZe, and I was like, I don't know. I heard about Cell, and Tommy's like, nah, I think he's going to Envy. So Tommy's lying to my face the entire time.
No, I thought he was going to Envy.
This is exactly what I knew I was dropped right here. Okay, this right here is what I knew. We're about to go walk as a team to get ice cream. All right, I forget my wallet upstairs in a room. So I say, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get my wallet. I come back down after getting my wallet. The whole team is already all the way down the street walking to get ice cream. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's absolutely tough. I was like, these guys are fucking scumbags.
Oh, that's awful.
So they're all
your boys
Tony,
too.
Yeah. Tony, you got to
I deserved it. No, hold up. Let me finish. I'm not done
yet. You were a scumbag. You were a scumbag.
Yes. No, but I think you guys are pussies for the following reason. Hold on. So then, so then we're on this rooftop. It's me. It's the whole team plus Benj Nassim, who I guess was like our team manager or something.
He was facilitating.
I've known Crowder and Tommy my whole life. Whatever. Like I was close with Crowder. Priesta breaks the news.
That's cap. I barely. No. That's cap. I barely.
Actually, yeah. Okay, sorry. No. I should say attaching it up. Yeah, attaching Crowder is what I meant. Attaching. No. I meant Dill. Dill and Chris, I knew. Me and you weren't boys like that back then.
Yeah, we weren't boys like that.
Breaking the news is fucking insane.
But like me and Attach were on Curse You together. Me and me, Crowder and Dill like were a lot closer than me and you. But then. So Priesta breaks the news, and I'm like, damn, okay, so I'm dropped, whatever. Then Ben goes, so Zen, what are you about to do? You want to come get food? And I said, dude,
what?
I said, read the fucking room, you fucking idiot.
He never reads the room.
I was like,
trying to invite you to get food after you got dropped.
He invited me to get sushi with the roster right after they just dropped me on a rooftop.
Suck a dick and die if I just got dropped.
He never reads the room. I've been telling him this for years.
Bro, Ben,
that's what Lamar special right there, bro. Suck a dick and die.
That is amazing.
He doesn't read the room.
That's insane.
Bro, I was just talking about this a few days ago. I was just talking to him about this. Yeah, that's actually comedy. That's actually hilarious.
Wait, Priesta breaking the news is actually egregious.
Bro, you also,
like 18.
Bro, you also
P-Dog's got his own war crimes. Don't worry about him.
I deserved it, though.
Yeah,
but I will say, bro, what pisses me off about that is if I was just locked in.
I'm still salty about it.
Still salty. I don't care.
Motherfucker doing roster mania would go ghost. I'm gonna get a hold of this guy.
Yo. Let Paco get out of the spawn, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're getting rammed.
Bro, when I got
he
dropped
just
by
killed Paco 4 times.
App and Pat didn't even talk to me. I literally just got a message from Towie and it was like, yo, we're going a different direction. Like, what the fuck?
Going a different direction.
I was like, what do you mean?
Yo, Towie walks like a fridge. That guy would beat the fuck out of you.
Squash your head like a fucking
Towie might have been the biggest man I've ever known in my life, bro. He might have been the biggest dude I've ever seen.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
hilarious.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, is my team asset control? What is happening?
What's the close?
Damn, bro. And keep in mind as well with that roster change. Damn, we were supposed to get a VZ, bro.
All good.
He's in the dark. Probably dark. Probably
Yeah,
dark.
passed on Simp
Wait,
and
didn't
BO4.
E6 want like an insane amount of money?
Yeah, the buyouts from E6 were fucking absurd.
No, see, the thing is like, it really wasn't absurd. It was just absurd for what it actually was, right? Like,
yeah, Pothop was asking for fucking bands.
No, it was like 30K, like 20, 30K. Which
Yeah,
at
but,
the
tried to get-
time,
we
but
asked
back
about
then, that was a
It was
lot
the
for a
same
buyout.
shit.
exactly.
lot,
So
dude.
like back then, FaZe was like, bro, it's not even like, it's just like the principle of it. Like,
Wait,
that's
you
just
guys
like-
remember Lamar got fucking clamped on Cloud9?
Oh my god! And now
people
he's
wanted
back.
to team with him, but like nobody wanted to pay for it. Like we're not paying 20K for accuracy.
Yeah,
like,
on the
Wait, but
Now he's
C9. When was he on C9?
yeah, it
that
was C9 back in BO3, I think.
That
Was
was
it
back when
not
people would
BO3?
tweet gifs of them in the cage and shit, so you'd know that they couldn't leave their team.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they were in. They had a.
I didn't know he was on
everything.
C9. What the fuck?
Yeah, he was like on the roster and then
I
benched
remember
or
Pat
whatever.
being on C9.
Bro, we had sick org.
That was
I was on
IW, huh?
CLG. I was
Very crazy
scrimming. I
orgs.
was scrimming next to
Bro,
the
I
hot
can't
shot and
believe that
double
all
lift.
of you shit teams bottled that, by the way. I'm
Yeah,
actually
it was sad.
I'm actually so tight.
What do you mean?
PSM had fucking Pac-Man and Cole Chan. Zin's on C9. Liquid was fucking Burns.
No, Sam, that
Fnatic
was
was
that
in.
was
Bro,
the year.
Fnatic was Tommy. Like, oh my god.
Bro, it was the season schedule. We only had a couple of events in BO3. It was
What does that
like
have to do with anything?
the shit got fucked up. Well, that's not what we didn't bottle it. It wasn't our fault.
No, all the teams were
No.
ass.
That was a good.
Oh,
Nah,
that's what I'm
but-
saying.
Every
they
good
were all,
org
I mean,
team
they were
was
pro teams.
shit. Dude, I remember we could have got bought out at the. I mean, it's $30,000 is insane at the time.
I swear,
Bro,
like, you saw
I
my
remember
screen, like,
TSM approached us after. You remember how you qualify for the league, that land qualifier at the start of the year?
Yep.
We qualified under Rise, and
Yeah.
TSM wanted to buy us out for $100,000, and Roger and Reem said no. We could have been on TSM to start the year.
Damn.
They said
Wait,
no.
hold on. Did you ever hear about how
That's crazy.
how I got out of the TK contract before, like when I joined OpTic in 2018? Why Lamar was so mad as well at Kazdov?
Oh wait, no. What happened with that? What happened with? I think I remember, but it's like I can't like.
All right,
explain
so
it.
after I get dropped from Rise, I had a bunch of offers already. Like I went to like TK immediately dropped Sheen, I believe it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to TK. I had an offer to TK and Envy. TK was 5,000 a month and Envy was 8,000 a month. But I thought the TK team was just better, so I chose TK. It was me, Ken, F3, and Lamar. They actually had a good team.
Arsenal up
Then F3 had
3-0.
the wrong settings at Seattle, which was crazy.
Microphone activated.
But so TK was in the process of officially buying me from Rise for $5,000, I think. But
I reply.
Kazdov never sent the money or like signed off on it yet. So then when the OpTic opportunity came up, I think Hector went to Reem and was like, okay, yeah, I'll offer you double. And Reem's like, all right, bet. And so they just sold me to OpTic. So Lamar's like, wait, are you contracted? How the fuck did you get off? And I was like, no, they never, the buyout never went through. So Lamar hated me, and he was pissed that happened.
That's how your guys'
That's
beef
absurd.
started.
That's where the beef
damn.
started. Yeah, that's where the beef started.
Bro, talking about all this makes me realize, bro, back in the day, like nowadays when people get dropped, like there'll be like some beef, but not really. It's like
There was real
kind of performance
hatred.
based.
There was
Bro,
serious hatred back in the
you
day.
got dropped back in the day, it wasn't always performance or like merit based, so there was crazy beef, bro.
Oh, bro, no, I still think it comes down to the fact that because we were all just boys, so it was so much more personal when like,
Bro.
I'll never forget. I called Lamar to tell him I'm joining OpTic, and I called him right when he just woke up, and he goes, "Oh, all good, I get it." And I was like, "Wait, what? There's no way." And then he woke up and like called me like an hour later. He said, "Yeah, what the fuck you talking about? You joined OpTic? What the fuck you?"
It's good.
And
Good.
reminiscing, bro.
They played that good.
Oh, old head talk. Let's talk about
shit.
the passion
Some
back
shit
in
in
the
here.
day, bro. It's just like we just had more passion, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's not
shit,
even
no.
close. I love long shit, man. No Diddy.
What's going on with you now?
There's only one guy.
Kill it. What y'all doing besides reminiscing?
Reminiscing.
Watching out
watching
their
scrims.
Ooh, did you pay the tax? I
Hell
hear
no.
those tariffs will get you, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
What's my tax would be 50 cents, brother.
Put those tariffs.
They can
Put
have
those
it.
tariffs all the way up.
Ant's got 6,000 viewers, brother. He's not getting shit from me.
Yeah, last
It
time
is.
talking with Secret. Yeah, fuck it.
This
Or
is
who
a
they-
good
who they
scrim.
scrim at?
Actually, low-key triple
LA,
thing.
bro.
Okay. Show us up B. If there's nothing here, you should maybe pitch like bottom B. Or you can go dark.
OpTic, sorry, all hot.
Or we could just hold maybe.
Want a nice little vault and a hacienda.
2 did now 4-3 map count. Okay.
Two, one more out of fence. Paco. You enter last guy.
Nah, yeah, dude. I'm telling you though, you get dropped back in like 2016, bro. You're coming for their necks.
I never got dropped until World War II.
Bro, could you imagine if we had the LAN League while we were on our CDL salaries? We would have been at Morton's and Mastros and fucking
so
every single night.
I would have been eating anywhere I wanted, bro.
Every single night we would have been somewhere different.
We would have been running up bills in Easton.
Wait, what was the worst?
I would have been at every strip club. You know how.
What was the worst like PR after somebody got dropped? Was it Pierce like just saying I'm fucking done? Or like,
from United.
Well, he dropped himself.
Yeah, he benched himself for Nato. I'm happy. That's up there. That's up there for sure.
Yeah, it is.
That was actually gross from him. What the fuck? Nah,
that was actually a dirty play.
Listen to it. I don't know who had the worst PR if they got dropped. I think P might be up there.
Who? P Dog?
Pierce.
Oh, Pierce.
It's gotta be Pierce.
It's gotta be that one. That one was crazy.
That shit was hilarious. I'm benching myself. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that was insane.
I bet. Just chalk their whole year.
What top spiral to?
That was IW, right?
Yeah, we tried to drop Nato for Pierce. We would have been undeniable.
He was filthy at
bro,
IW.
if we got Pierce, we would have been the best team in the fucking game.
You guys would have been crazy. Pierce was so good at that game.
We actually would have been undeniable.
Bro, what was awesome about that? Wait. Yo, Wheeler, were you on Envy when there was that big argument in the team house when it was live? And then fucking
we had a couple
someone stormed upstairs. Who was it? Utah, Rambo.
No, I wasn't there for that one. That was happening like right before I joined, I think.
Shout out to the Envy house, man.
I think did they even get...
man, also the challengers community, or I mean, it wasn't even called challengers back then. Like the amateur community was still tight knit with the pros. So Nihil's at the bar, Nelson, like
dude, no.
Bro,
oh
speaking of this, you know
Chance, all those guys
on Facebook, Zen, you're about to be mind blown.
Who?
Literally, I open up like my shit like once a month. I opened that shit up like the other day. I see Davis added me.
What? The eights reap.
I was Davis. I was mind blown.
Davis loved eights.
I was like, he like looks a little bit different. I was like, why does this motherfucker look familiar? I started scrolling through pictures. I was like, yo, it's fucking Davis.
That's actually crazy, bro.
That's insane, dude. Dude, that guy, did he ever even go pro, or is he just elite eights?
No, just elite at eights.
That's got to be the rarest thing ever. We had a guy, Tom, I think you probably know him. His name was Davis.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
We called him Dave Eights. All he did was play eights, and he was good. We let him play like pro eights.
You called him Dave Eights?
Dave Eights, yeah.
Davis, that's comedy.
Bro, but he was like he could have been a pro, but he just wasn't. We just let him play pro eights with us. Like we didn't let Ams play, but we let him play. That was incredible.
Wait, what the fuck? Is that good? He like never actually wanted to like
what year was
play
that?
COD?
This is Black Ops 2. We let him play, dude. I think he might have tried to compete or something at one point, but I don't remember him ever being on like a pro team.
There was another player in eights in Black Ops 2 that was got like.
He might have.
Rose.
Oh, Rode, him, wasn't it? Him?
Rose, AX, Rose, AX,
bro.
AX, Rose, AX, Stacks.
All he did was play eights, right? Like he was just got like an eight.
Well, he was on AX. I think it was like who is it? Stacks, Rose. Yo, Stacks was toxic.
I think I was Rose.
Puma.
When I first was Chicago.
You might have, yeah.
Like for a little bit.
Wait, why did you switch to COD in? Halo done.
Beginning of Ghost.
Bro, I thought Halo was so cool.
Oh yeah, Halo was.
Yeah, first time I saw him compete, I was like, yo,
bro, the first time I met Enable and Flamesword at an NJ Halo. It was a mix between a COD and Halo event, and they were all head to toe Red Bull gear, Red Bull. I was like, wow, these guys are the real deal.
I was like, I remember used to watching this guy on TV.
I was like, what? You have half a thumb?
USA, bro.
They were on USA Network, dude. I'm like, yo, this guy, I remember him. Is he good at COD?
Yo, we got to talk to Proofy, bro. There's no way he'd play without that control freak.
Shut up,
There's no way he needed it that bad.
They keep doing the same shit.
The original straight shot, bro. That's the first one ever. The original beam right there is proof.
Overtime.
Okay, we should 2-2.
Are they scrimming anybody else after this?
Let's do it.
LAG.
We can have Brendan Chow like close.
All right. I'm out.
Yeah, and then have me go dark.
Nah, shush, no, don't.
You're out? Eh, what the fuck?
With, fucking...
I'm just probably not gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'm off after this is over.
You're watching this, bro. We're chilling right now.
With the LAG OpTic, dude? Well, who knows, man? LAG might have had some improvement. Yo, what do you guys think of Lunars?
I think he's solid.
Game. I mean, I'm happy he's still on the team.
Wait, Sam, what'd you say?
I said I'm happy he's still on the team.
What was the first thing you said?
I didn't say anything before that.
Oh, I thought I heard it.
No.
Why'd you say it like that?
What's your dark, guys?
I thought he said something trolly. I mean, I just wanted to hear you guys take. Yeah, which is
close.
I think he's solid. I mean, I'm not gonna like.
He needs. I think he needs more time. Like we need more time to see him. I feel like.
I think Johnny is unbelievable.
Yeah, Johnny.
I think that kid's so good.
That guy should have been in the league.
He should have been. He should have been on the team.
Bro, when he joined that, like, he was crazy last year in Search and Destroy.
Yeah,
and
he
Respawn low key. He set pace.
Yeah, I liked his game a lot last year.
And he's low key vibey as fuck.
Yo, he had to take the fuck over too for him to get noticed too. Like he literally took over. Like he took the fuck over.
BP shit, bro.
Sometimes that's what you got to do in challenges. Like you just got to be so different.
You got to be undeniable.
You got to be undeniable. 100%.
Bro, when he first came in, I used to get him mixed up with Jimbo. Bro, Jimbo's first map was the worst.
Oh my god.
Wait,
what was his first map?
Remember your text there like, this guy is fucking dog shit.
Wait, Jimbo?
Yeah. Oh wait, when we were at the Brazilian steakhouse?
Yeah.
Wait,
Jimbo's the worst player.
Yeah, that's why he started hacking. He heard y'all talking shit.
No, that guy was bro. He came in.
When do you think he started? Like when do you think he started hacking? Because he probably wasn't always hacking, right? Like when do you think he started?
I don't know, but
when Tom Grab bought him the cheats.
No. The thing with Jimbo is, bro, Jimbo didn't need the cheat, bro. He was actually solid, which is the most mind-blowing thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's why I tip it even more.
But he joined the CDL
that whole time, though, Tony.
He was so ass.
Nah, he was horrible in Vanguard.
He was fucking horrible, bro. I remember we were watching like, yo, excited to see this guy's debut. He sets pace.
Bro, he might have been hacking in scrims then, because in scrims it was like, yo, this kid's actually kind of gross.
Yeah, but once he started playing, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. That's still the most insane thing ever. Could you imagine mid-map your teammates gets banned? You look to your right, he disappears, he's gone.
Like what insane.
Bro, what if he was hacking only in scrims, like to use it as a tool
to get up there?
Yeah, no, not even to like get up there, but like I'm not gonna lie, just imagine if one of us, like, right when we were scrimming 8 hours a day, it's almost like taking a shortcut. If you were just using wall hacks while you were scrimming, just to like understand in real time.
You guys remember last year he tried to come back and play a Challengers Cup?
Yeah, he changed his name.
It's like, bro, yeah.
Wow. He changed his name and tried to come back, and Spencer shut that shit down instantly.
I mean, brother, like, you got to give it up at that point. You got caught.
My boy came back as Lau.
How did they figure out he was cheating? It's a good question, Danny. But honestly, to this day, I have no idea why randomly at the event they just were like, yeah, you're cheating.
No, that's not what happened.
It was the qualifier.
No. It was at Challenger Champs.
Yeah, but he was cheating. He wasn't cheating on lane. He was cheating on the qualifier for champs.
The reason he got banned then was because that was, unfortunately for him, when they did the ban wave. So that's when everybody that was cheating got banned. And it just so happened to fall on that weekend. So he got banned the same time that everybody else did.
Yeah, but he wasn't cheating on lane. He cheated in the qualifier to get the champs. It was like LCQ or whatever.
Wait, who was he teaming with? He was teaming with Classic.
He was teaming with Nick.
Bro, Nick
and Tom Gravity.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's no fucking way I wouldn't know if my teammate.
And Gio, wasn't he teaming with Gio too? I'm pretty sure Gio was the fourth.
Yeah, if you ask Nick, I'm pretty sure he said this once. Like, yo, like after the fact, like looking back at it, I just thought he was godlike. He was like, dude, like I
would know.
Nah.
I would know, bro.
Listen, bro, after what I heard about him and Jerry doing, Nick definitely knew that fucker was cheating.
Yo, dead ass.
You think so, bro?
After I heard what Nick and Jerry were doing, bro, Nick knew it was biased.
Wait, what were they doing? What were they doing?
Bro, they wouldn't use the Cronus and BO3s then.
Bro, my teammate was
they had no Bluetooth delay?
Yeah.
Tom, you're gonna watch me
I would shoot wind with that thing.
Bro, him and Nick, or Jerry and Nick would switch off who was using it and who wasn't at events.
Oh my God, Inter Milan just scored. That's crazy. My grandfather's probably going nuts right now. I gotta call him. But these Champion Leagues games are crazy. Sam, you probably don't know what the fuck's going on, but
I don't give a fuck about that
Real
sport.
Madrid is losing 3-0 to Arsenal.
No.
They're losing 3-0 to Arsenal. You know Real Madrid, that's your squad.
Someone give me
Sam.
football terms.
Sam, remember you said that was the team you're going to support
Yeah,
when you were
loved
giving
Real
it a
Madrid
go?
for 2 weeks when they won Champions League.
Ancelotti's cooked, bro. This guy's cooked.
Someone
bro.
give me football terms,
cooked.
the real football, not the fake one.
All right, imagine a team with LeBron James and Steph Curry on it. Motherfucker just lost, bro.
What? These guys are dust.
That ass, bro. You got Mbappe, you got
Wait,
Vinny,
yeah, hold
you
on.
got
Can we talk about
Rodrigo,
this?
You got fucking. I mean, you got.
Chiefs are down 21-0
Wait.
to the
We already
Texans.
talked about it.
Shit.
No,
LeBron Faker.
Yeah. Oh, are you guys already talked about it?
We did. We spent like 30 minutes on it already.
Bro,
never mind.
Tony, who are you choosing, bro? LeBron James, no?
The answer is LeBron James, bro.
No,
It's tough, bro. I'm going Faker, dude.
No, it just
Why?
it just depends
What's
if
the
you
upside?
want. The upside is privacy, being able to walk through a park, being able to walk down the street.
Bro,
LeBron
if
can't do
Faker
that.
is walking around in South Korea, he does not have privacy.
Yo,
That
they
guy's
treat
getting
Faker
mauled.
like,
Brother,
they treat Faker like Bieber.
Okay, but if LeBron does that worldwide, he can't go around anywhere.
Yeah, but
Faker
like-
can come to New York City and walk through Central Park.
100%.
So your argument is just being able to go outside.
Well,
I mean-
it applies to a lot of shit though, and it's like we talked about earlier, bro. Being able to
Bro,
just
I feel
LeBron
like the
can't
quality
go
of life
sit
that
in a
you have
restaurant.
otherwise is fucking insane.
That's what I said, Sam.
The trade-off for not being able to walk around New York City versus every other amazing thing that you get for
bro.
being
There's a
LeBron James
reason
is
all
not even
those guys
close.
talk about that shit though, being like awful.
I mean, yeah, I get it, but like,
No, I mean,
again,
I think
you get whatever you want in life
I would
forever.
choose. I would choose.
And
LeBron.
you're LeBron
Just so we're on
James.
the same
And you
page.
get to play in the NBA.
I would choose LeBron.
There's no, but I don't think there's a bad answer to it. That's why I think it's a good question.
To play in
But-
the NBA, bro.
I don't think Faker's a bad answer, bro. If you love video games,
folded. No way, dude.
no. I would just.
Yo,
Hey, Nick, did you know Jimbo was cheating, Nick?
Yo, Nick, question for you.
He bought the
So,
Chiefs.
When Jimbo was cheating, there wasn't a moment where you spectated him and thought, this guy's fucking yacked.
Wait, Nick, don't speak. I'm your lawyer.
Okay, so
I'm
lawyer,
your
can I
lawyer.
talk?
Nick thinks it wasn't actually a thing. He thinks he got framed.
Whoa.
He thinks Jimbo got
this,
framed.
this is a conspiracy?
Oh, also,
I'm gonna be
Ian, why
honest.
do you have a Nick emote?
Yeah, no, that's
Did you see his neck? You see his
Wait.
fucking
No, I see
broke
the
neck?
neck. I see the
But
neck.
you think Jimbo got framed?
Yeah, my neck doesn't look like that IRL, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, thank you.
Bad shot.
We've seen the video. There's
How
actual
can he
video.
get
bad look.
framed?
Yeah, how do you get framed?
Okay, listen, this is what I think. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I think you only cheated in one match, if at all.
He
It's like-
cheated. Not if at all.
Okay, you may have cheated in that one match, but like when I was watching him and playing with him, I didn't think he was cheating at all. I just thought he was nasty.
That's what I tell you. Yeah, that's what he thinks.
You think he cheated? You think he didn't cheat in scrims and he would just cheat in the match?
This, bro.
No, he was, dude. I swear to God, he was nasty at all times.
He's fucking.
Wait, did you? Maybe he only cheated in the match. Maybe he wasn't cheating in scrims and shit.
I don't know.
Because like, bro, you don't have to be good in scrims. You can just turn on hacks and being a good player and just be like,
And just like turn up, be like,
Yeah.
dude, guys, I was everything.
like you don't
in
have to
series.
cheat in scrims. You can just play the game and then in the match, be like, wow,
I
was
mean,
frying.
I feel like if he was good at hiding it and just not talking
Yeah,
about
that's what I'm
it,
saying.
and not, like it's not like he was seeing people through walls and be like, yeah, I see them. One's going around the back, and one
Yeah.
one's like he's just calling everything. Like he's probably just playing it cool.
Bro, imagine
Wait, yo,
like,
did he ever deny it?
think
Yeah,
so.
he denied it.
He did.
When we were there, he's like, "Bro, I got framed," and I believe him.
I got framed.
I believe him.
Wait, but then he
like,
just
It's a frame job.
then he just
Yeah, you
disappeared, right? Didn't he just disappear off the face of the earth?
It's a frame job.
How do you?
Bro,
get
isn't that
framed,
insane
bro?
though? If he just had a different
I got
account, he
framed.
doesn't get banned, right? Like,
How
if
do
he
you
had a
get
different account on
framed for
land.
Yeah,
hacking, though?
he actually wouldn't have got caught.
Wait,
If he just had a
I don't know
different
how you
account
get
on land.
Yeah, if he didn't plan his main, he wouldn't have never got caught.
Wait, he never
That's
gave
funny.
you guys a breakdown like of how he got framed?
No, we got forfeited and we left.
Dude,
That's it.
I would
I mean,
need
I didn't
so
talk to
much
him.
explanation, Sam. I'd be like, bro.
That's what I'm
please
saying,
don't.
bro. You're not getting out that venue without a step-by-step.
Jimbo
release.
said he got framed, and Nick was like, "Ah, good enough for me."
All right, listen, boys. I'm fucking out of here, gentlemen.
No,
See you, Sam.
brother.
Yo,
Yeah, bro. I've been on for 8.
yo,
that's
Jimbo
a good
should write a
stream, Sam.
tell-all, bro.
Full-timer.
Like Jimbo should.
Timer. I'll see
Jimbo
y'all.
should do one of those interviews
Later,
where
Sam.
like you can't see his face and he sounds robotic and shit. He's like, yeah, I cheated.
Bro, deadass. You know, Shaw's in all these documentaries and shit. He needs to do one on Jimbo.
But
Yeah.
the thing
Actually
is
go
like, how do
crazy.
you know he's telling the truth? That's the thing. Like, you just don't know if he's telling the truth.
You
or not.
don't, dude.
Bro, I was walking around the FaZe office saying he's the best I've ever seen. I'm telling Simp that. I'm like, yo, he'd shit on you if you got in the league, bro. He's good.
No, that's insane. No, so he hadn't been cheating that whole time then. If he was just straight, because you were just saying that he was ass.
Bro, no. I thought Jimbo was always good, but I used to play against him.
No, when he got his shot in the league on the Legion,
oh my God, Byron have a set piece right at the edge of the box with a fucking minute.
He was dust online.
Bro, online when he played with the Frenchies, like Archives and all of them, he was so good in like Cold War. I always thought he was gross.
I thought he played well at that one LAN he went to. The Toronto LAN?
Bro, that team was awful, bro. It was a fucking... What team was it? It was John, Jimbo? Who else was on that team?
They had different rosters. Donnie, Tom Gravity.
Not for my boy Tom G. Didn't get a fair shake, bro.
No, he did. He didn't have it. He just didn't have it.
He didn't have the it factor?
No, just didn't have it.